Colleyville Heritage High School, Devoche Jazz Clark, under the direction of Rachel Manson.
And welcome into Mustang Panther Stadium, Game 3 on the 2016 campaign alongside Heckma Harrison, Doug Branch, and Heckma. The Colleyville Heritage Panthers come off of a big win last week over the Frisco Heritage Coyotes, and boy, it doesn't get any easier tonight as they entertain the Euless Trinity Trojans.
Yeah, Doug, I mean, they have another opportunity to take down another perennial powerhouse in Euless Trinity, and talking to Joe Willis before the game started, I mean, he knows, what's at stake here for his team and the physicality of Euless Trinity, and he's looking to match that tonight.
Colleyville won the toss. They will choose to defer to the second half. They will kick from their 40-yard line, going from our right to our left. That's north, or going to the northeast from the southwest here at Mustang Panther Stadium. Very warm night, unusually warm. But it should be good football. Colleyville will be dressed in red, trimmed in black. The visiting Trinity Trojans are in gray, trimmed also in black. Connor Cole to put it in the air. It is underway here from Mustang Panther Stadium. From inside the goal line, Trinity's got it. Across the 15-20, breaking right and knocked down right there. And that is number 10 for the Colleyville Heritage Panthers, Michael Young, not the baseball player, the potential Ranger All-American guy.
Yeah, Michael Young is making some grown plays early, and that was a heck of a hit right there at the 20-yard line.
Stopped at the 21-yard line, so we'll give him 22 yards on the return for the Trinity Trojans. They'll take over first down from that position. The quarterback for Trinity is Milani Mali. He will go under center, motion coming right. He's going to hand off up the middle. Hit, misses a tackle, another tackle missed, and all the way out to the 40-yard line for a 19-yard gain, number 21, Courage Keene.
Yeah, Courage Keene. It looks like Euless is going to come out. They came out in a double tight set, ISO play straight up the middle for 15 yards.
The defensive line looks like this. Travis Richards, number 53, on the left edge. The nose tackle is Dylan Francis, and on the right side it's Thomas Chapman. Trinity looking to throw. Left-hander throws it out, got a man, caught, and knocked out of bounds. We've got a flag down, and just like that, cheese on the broccoli.
You kind of unveiled that a little early, didn't you, Doug?
Well, the first flag, Noah Wintier with the reception for Trinity. We'll see if it stands. The officials gather at the 40-yard line. And let's see if we can listen in. So an ineligible receiver downfield for the Trojans. You can't do that. That's pretty funny.
That is. You know, Paul Punga, number 11 Paul Punga and Sage Help, these guys have a big responsibility tonight for stopping the run. This team is going to be running a lot of option plays, a lot of pretty much sweep plays coming their way all night. So they're going to take that fullback on to stop the run.
Right up the middle again to Courage Keene, and this time he's stopped, but back to the original line of scrimmage. It'll be 2nd down and 10 for the Trojans.
Yeah, that's exactly. I mean, they bent that play right, bent it back, took the fullback on, on the outside hole back there, and all he had was to cut it back inside, man. So they keep doing that, man. They'll get a lot of stops in this game.
A voice you're missing on the broadcast tonight, our partner Chris Beam up in Chicago for family circumstances. We wish him and his family well from down here in Grapevine. There's a handoff, left-hand side, and a big hole opens up. And the Trojans go 10 yards, and once again, that's Coach Keenan. What a great name for that kid.
Yeah, he cut that one right back up. Good for him. I mean, that's good blocking up front. Javon Thornton make a heck of a play, because if he doesn't, man, he's gone for a touchdown.
That's Heckma for Heckova. I like it. Trinity right back to the line from the 49. Up the middle, to hand it off to the fullback, and he is met in the hole, and that is number 38 for Colleyville.
Matthew
Herrera, the 6'2", 225-pound senior, puts the brakes on Dylan McGinnis, the 5'9", 218-pound senior for the Trojans. It'll be 2nd down, and we'll call it a long 9. Ball spotted at the 48-yard line. 2 receivers will come to the near side. The far side is empty. Maley under center. Snap back. Going to go right up the middle again. Courage has got it. Breaks up. He breaks a tackle. He may take it to the house. But a shoestring tackle by Javon Thornton, the 6'1", 190-pound senior, may have saved a touchdown.
Absolutely. That's just a basic trap play. They pulled a guard out on the defensive end. There was a large hole, but good thing Javon Thornton came up and made that tackle. Otherwise, he's going to take that one to the house, Douglas.
3rd down and 3 for the Trojans. Ball's on the 42-yard line. Maley back under center. Now they'll shift everybody to the far left side. They'll go heavy left, and they're on the far hash. Snap back, trap play in the middle. Courage gets the 1st down. He's met in the hole by Javon Thornton, but he's able to get 5 yards and another Trinity Trojan 1st down to the 37-yard line.
I tell you what, these are some collisions happening at the line of scrimmage right now. I mean, Trinity has a bunch of beefy guys up there.
Beefy.
I mean, that's one way to describe it, but that Javon Thornton is really meeting Courage in the hole every time.
The linebacking crew for the Panthers, Punga, Nisbet, Lout, and Hepp across the back. Snap back, throw and left. The left-hander hits the receiver out in the left flat, and he'll go for 5 yards. He's run out of bounds there by number 13 for Colleyville. I believe that's Caleb Murphy.
Yeah. Like I said, talking to Coach Willis before the game, he knew that his guys were going to be in for a physical test, and that's why he put it the way that he did, basically just, getting a matchup like today against a perennial powerhouse that he knew was going to test his team. Just getting ready for district play, and against teams like this is really going to help this team out.
Back to the line of scrimmage, 2nd down and 5 for the Trojans. They'll hand it off, going left, got a hole, and Courage follows the big lineman on the far side. That is number 72, Monse Mosi, 6'2", 301, Heckma. That's got both of us.
That's beefy. That's what I call beefy.
He's about a biscuit over a linebacker, isn't he?
He's a big guy.
And when he falls on one, he pancakes him. It's food all around for the 301-pound guy.
Yeah, that's a big guy. I mean, even from up here, I can tell that's a big kid.
1st down for the Trojans at the Colleyville 26. Started at their 21 all the way down. Here's a reverse coming to the right. A host of Colleyville defenders there, but the receiver's able to run by him, and he may have picked up a yard. That was number 4, Cord Burns, the 5'9", 154-pound senior for the Trojans.
That's what I like to see, a hat on a hat and everybody getting to the ball. You saw all 11 guys getting on that tackle right there, so that's what they need, everybody to the ball.
2nd and 9. This has not been an unusual 2nd and long, but so far Colleyville has, or checked at, the Trojans have been able to just hand the ball to the tackle gaps on either side and gain big chunks. From the I formation, Trinity, 2 receivers to the far side. They'll hand it off up the middle, and there's a nice play. Gap closed down. That's Thornton. Number 3 for Colleyville is Thomas Chapman.
Big time stop by Chapman in the hole. He shed his blocker and took that guy on right at the line of scrimmage. Big time third down coming right now, 3rd and 8. We got to get a stop here.
Matthew Herrera also in on the tackle for the Panthers. 3rd down and 8 yards from the 24-yard line. They get all the way down just inside the 11. May under snap. He wants to throw. Now he's going to hand it off on the draw, and they got huge room. But oh, what a stick! And that may have stopped him short. That was Javon Thornton who put Keene on his rump.
Yes, he did.
They give him the first down.
Wow, they should measure that. It looked pretty close from up here, but, just spotted the ball. And I see Thornton coming out. They came out in the double tight set. These guys are putting everything on up front for the Euless Trinity Trojans. I mean, they're a different team from what the Panthers have seen all year. There's no spread option. They're lining up in this isolation. This is power football.
Colleyville just ran a player off and counted. I think they only have 10. Handoff, going left, and they stuff them. Is there just 10 out there? We got 2, 4, 5, and one more person came out. So if somebody doesn't come off, they just played that with 10 people.
Wow.
And they stopped them. Stuffed them in the hole.
Stopped them cold.
Who was that number 5? Don't even need him out. Bryce Boyd didn't even need to be on the field. Maybe that's the way you psych out Trinity. You play with less people.
No. I don't recommend that.
It worked there. They lose a yard. 2nd down and 11. Trojans have it at the 18. Coming left, Keene got it. He's hit by Herrera, won't wrap him up, and into the end zone for the first score of the game on the first drive. That is Courage Keene, and he pretty much carried the Trojans down the field for the early 6-0 lead.
Yeah, this is, I'm looking at this, and they'll have a lot of things to hope for that look good. I mean, these guys had some good stops in there. It's just some of those long runs will kill you.
Justin Jordan will kick the extra point, and he splits the upright. So with 6:25 to go here from Mustang Panther Stadium in Grapevine, the Trinity Trojans lead your Colleyville Heritage Panthers 7-0. Back with the kickoff and the Colleyville Heritage Panther offense on the field when we return on high school game night. Back after this.
Care is a must. Dr. Jeff Connors at Advanced Chiropractic and Sports Care is your go-to. He has been located in Colleyville, Texas for over 10 years. With a convenient location off of Glade and Highway 26, Dr. Connors has worked with athletes of all ages, from professionals to amateurs, especially your Heritage Panthers. For over 20 years, Dr. Connors has helped patients in the DFW area with his unique chiropractic care as well as acupuncture. Call his friendly staff for a consultation today at 817-428-PAIN or visit advancedchirosports.com. Remember, if chiropractic care is for you, give Dr. Connors a call and tell him High School Game Night sent you.
Discover the difference. Century 21 Mike Bowman has been helping families since 1971. Our dedicated professionals, customer service department, and state-of-the-art technology provides unsurpassed service. Visit c21bowman.com now and register for cash back on your next home sale or purchase. Over 6,000 families chose Century 21 Mike Bowman last year. So whether you're moving across town or around the world, discover the difference with Century 21 Mike Bowman.
Back at Mustang Panther Stadium, kickoff comes to the 5-yard line. That's Jamon Thornton. Thornton is going to be swallowed up at the 16 as Heckma, the Panthers trail here early in the first quarter, 7-0.
Yeah, they didn't do themselves any favors in that first drive by the Trojans. I mean, they gave up a ton of yards, but again, they had them stopped. They even stopped them a couple times with just 10 men on the field. So, I think these guys need to go back and regroup and come back out. Defensively, man, they have all the right stuff to stop this team. I know offensively, they're not going to be able to stay with these guys. I'm looking for Cameron and Kevon Ahmad show to start right about now.
Roan is out on the field. Behind him, Ortiz. To the far side, they'll go trips wide right. Brown Kevon Ahmad and Thornton. Nobody to the near side. Roan wants to throw. No surprise. Looking to his right. Now he's flushed out. Got a man open. And coming back. What a nice catch by Kevon Ahmad. Did they give it to him? Yes, they do. First down out to the 44-yard line. That's a gain of 25 yards?
Yes, sir.
27. Thank you from our friends from the Star-Telegram Morning News. Star-Telegram. For the help behind us, that quick shotgun, the Wildcat formation. Ahmad's got it. He gets buried, but he gets all the way out to midfield. And just like that, 2 plays and Colleyville has gone 31 yards.
I mean, look, there's not anyone in state that I can think of that can stop this tandem. I mean, these guys, very explosive plays.
2 receivers split to each side. Ortiz to the left of the quarterback, Roan from the shotgun. Now Roan will come back under center. Change the play and step back. 5 yards off the line of scrimmage. Ball's back, fake to Ortiz. Quick slant route, caught and dropped down on the ground is Kevon Ahmad, but that's enough for a Colleyville Heritage Panther.
First down.
Then I could hear Chris Beam from Chicago saying it with you. Maybe we should have him call in and hook him up to the phone. First down, Panthers. 2 receivers to the far side, 1 to the near side. Cam Roan hands it off up the middle, and that goes nowhere. And going to have to leave the game is number 58 for Trinity, who made the tackle. That's the defensive lineman Alexander Poole, the 6'1", 302-pound senior, who looked like he moved well for being 302.
Another beefy guy.
I like how you say beefy.
Yeah.
Where's the beef? On the other sideline. 2 receivers to the high side. 1 to the near side is Amon. Kevon, that is. Snap back. Roan wants to throw. Got time. Flushed out. He's going to run now to the 45, and he goes down, and then he's hit.
Yeah.
And he'll pick up a yard, maybe 2 yards on the play. Heckma?
Yeah, I mean, the play basically broke down. He was looking on the other side. He had Cam Brown wide open and wasn't able to connect with him.
Trinity going for 33.5 points per game. Colleyville going for 47.5. Of course, when you look at points allowed, Trinity only allows 21.5. Colleyville allows 37.5. So even giving up that many, they're 10 points ahead on the other side. Snap back, Roan looking to throw. Rushed up the middle. He's got heavy pressure. Now he comes out the left side, looking to throw. He puts it up in the air and throws it hopefully out of bounds, and he misses everybody. Lucky for Cam Roan, that should have probably been in the stands.
Yeah, it looks like he was trying to get away, get out of the pocket and throw the ball out of bounds, but just the way that he was stumbling, didn't have enough arm strength to actually get it out of bounds.
Brings up a 4th and 9 for the Panthers, who do not look like they're going to kick. Of course, they have used a quick kick scenario for the most part, and they're set up in that formation now. Roan from the shotgun. They're trying to see if maybe they try and draw him off 5 yards, but Trinity does not move. Matter of fact, all the linemen are on their knees. Now they're up. Snap back, and here's the quick pooch kick. Going right, and it'll hit out of bounds at the 10. We'll see where they mark it. As the official runs back, now he's going to put his hand up and keep coming forward.
Okay.
I'm going to say it's right around the 15 if I'm not right. 14-yard line.
I thought he was going to the 6.
Yeah, well, he had to go back and then work back to the referee. So we got a timeout on the field, 4:07 to go in the first quarter, and the Trojans lead your Panthers 7-0. Back after this quick timeout from Frost Bank.
At Frost, an industry-leading 91% of customers stay with our bank year after year, which means 9% don't. Some move, some change their marital status, and others no longer need us. But a few leave because we could have done something better. So we won't stop pushing, refining, retooling, refueling, tweaking, thinking, and bending over backwards to move things forward. We know that's a lot of work for just a few customers, but to us, they're worth it.
Back at Mustang Panther Stadium, Trinity's got the ball. They'll hand it off, going left-hand side, going for 8-9 yards and pulled down. But heck, if you look out there real quick, guess what? There's a little food on the broccoli, and that would be cheese.
Yeah, that was holding on the left tackle over there. He had a whole handful of jersey on that play.
So that negates a 8-yard gain by the Trojans. on the hold by the left guard, and maybe that explains why they've been getting so many yards off that left side all night. Trinity back to the line of scrimmage. First down and 20. Hand off left side. Keene's got it. He's wrapped up and pulled down around the 14-yard line, almost back to the original line of scrimmage, and I guess that was, wow, that was kind of an unusual number. Oh, they went 10 back from the hold position. That's why. So he gets almost back to the original line of scrimmage. It was not 1st and 20. It was about 1st and 17. So second down and 10 for the Trojans. Ball spotted at the 14-yard line, and a good opportunity for Colleyville to try and bow their back right here.
Yeah, they need to. I mean, the Trojans are coming down in a lot of double tight formations and just running it down the throat.
Counter play. Nope, quarterback's got it. He'll flip it forward to the fullback, who is cut down at the 21-yard line. Nice play by Caleb Murphy as he gets low on the big fullback, who goes checks in at 5'9", 218.
Yeah, I just want to see Caleb Murphy attack that guy. He's going to make the tackle, but standing back off of him, he allows him to gain another 5 yards on that play.
2:52 to go in quarter number 1. Trinity with their second possession. They've got the football, 3rd down and 3, and Colleyville could use a big stop here. If nothing else, Heckman to get the defense off the field. Snap back pitch, student body left. They've got him and they miss him. Now he may take it to the house. Keene to the 50, 45, 40, down to the 20, 15, and I think he may have made it. Nope.
He dove fast, touchdown.
They did call it a touchdown. Yeah. So that one went for 77 yards. Wait. We've got a player down, Trinity player down on the far side just outside the pylon. The touchdown looks to stand. I don't see any flags down on the play, and now they're calling in the training staff from the Trinity side. So Trinity on 3rd and 3 from the 27-yard line takes it to the house. 77 yards, 79 yards. I'm glad you guys are back there. I've got binoculars, but I can't keep tracking right. 12 carries for 165 yards so far for Keene, and we still have 2:25 to go in the first quarter.
Yeah.
So somebody better start spying number 21 and do it in a hurry.
Yeah, I mean, he brought that play all the way back, and they had it stopped over there on the left side. Just poor tackling. These guys are really going to have to get this together. I mean, that was just terrible tackling on the defensive part. Shouldn't have gone for that. Shouldn't have had an 80-yard run on that play because they had him. They had him cut off over there on the left side. 13-0
Panthers. PAT to come after they take care of the player that's down on the far side. And there's a lot of people around him. So let's go ahead and take a timeout, and we'll be back with more Colleyville Heritage Panther football here on High School Game Night.
Hey, now listen, folks, I got a little story for you about where I get my comfort food when I'm feeling down and blue. I drive down South Whitechapel to the feed store, barbecue.
At Raising Cane's, we know lots of people want the recipe for our delicious cane sauce, but we'll take the secret to our graves. You know, our founder, Todd Graves. He's the guy who figured out which blend of spices makes every drop of sauce totally tasty. Of course, it helps that our cane sauce is made fresh every single day, no matter what. And Todd's also the guy who won't spill a secret recipe. But you can dip in it all you like. Raising Cane's, one love.
Jason
Back.
Ridley Agency.
Woo! That's not supposed to go.
Colleyville Heritage Panther football.
We'll fix that. There we go. Sorry about that, Jason. You get the next break. We'll hire a new engineer, too. PAT to come from Trinity after the touchdown to give them a 14-point lead if they convert. Are they going to? I guess they're going to wait now until, even though they walked off out of the end zone, they're going to wait until he clears the sideline before they start play, which means we probably could have run the Jason Ridley spot right there, but we'll get back to Jason Ridley, Nationwide Insurance, in a minute. 2:25 to play alongside Heckma Harrison. Chris Beam up in Chicago, taking care of family. I'm Doug Branch from Mustang Panther Stadium in beautiful Grapevine, Texas. Snap is back, kick is up, and it is good. Panthers Heckma trail now 14-0.
Yeah, well, I mean, just looking at the way the narrative for this game is going, I mean, the Panthers are shooting themselves in the foot early. With the explosive offense that they have, I mean, they could make up the difference in scoring quite, quickly. They can come back and march this ball down and score, lightning fast also. So, but on defense, we definitely have got to get some stops. They've got to get someone to spy on courage. I mean, right now he's at 4. I don't know how many carries it was. 4 carries for 160.
Well, he's got 165 yards, but I think it was 8 or 9 carries. 12 carries. Yeah.
12 carries.
You're giving him a lot of credit, although he got 79 in one pop.
Yeah, that's kind of what it felt like. But still, I mean, this guy's putting in a lot of work right here at the. And we're still in the first quarter of the game, so this guy can put up a wealth of yards in 4 quarters. So this is going to be interesting to watch. The Panthers definitely have got to get a stop.
All right, they'll kick. Trinity will from the 40-yard line, back deep for the Panthers. Thank you, by the way, for the light control behind us. Back deep is Jermon Thornton and Kevon Ahmad. Actually, I believe that it is Jermon. Who is that back there?
That's 12. That's
Jermon Thornton. Kick is back. They're going to kick away from Ahmad. Jermon Thornton at the 14. Going to his right. Breaks a tackle. And he's going to be pulled down just short of the 30-yard line. And there's a late hit on Kevon Ahmad, actually. Little cheap shot right there. All right, Kevon, make him pay for it.
Well, here we go.
2:18 to go in the first quarter, and Trinity trailing 14-0.
Yeah, they're definitely kicking the ball away from Ahmad. So each time these guys over here on the left side is going to have a turn, get a turn to return the ball. They're pinning them on the left side.
Question for you: is it illegal to flip jerseys?
I don't think so.
I mean, can you change? Does the jersey really matter? It's not like you're unless you get thrown out of a game. It's not like a jersey should really matter, should it?
I just think it's not ethical, I guess, right?
Well, yeah, forget it. Snap back to Roan. Wants to throw, looking down the middle. Got a man, and it's almost picked off. He was going towards Cameron Brown, who's had an outstanding start to the season, the 6'1" sophomore.
Yeah, that was a bullet. I mean, he threw a bullet across the middle. Catchable ball just a little bit behind him.
2nd down and 10. Colleyville really can't afford to get behind by too many points. Down 14 now. Quick slant route. Get it to Kevon Ahmad. Breaks one tackle, and he's pulled down after a 6-yard gain out to the 36. We'll call it a 7-yard gain. 3rd down and a long 3 for the Panthers.
Yeah, just a quick slant to Ahmad. He takes it for about a 5-yard, 6-yard gain. Big 3rd down.
Trips to the high side, to the near side. It's Cameron Brown. Empty backfield. And running right up the middle and not going to get there is Cam Roan. I don't believe they gave him the spot. It's going to be 4th and 1 at the 38. And does the Riverboat Gambler, Joe Willis, roll the dice right here?
Well, he's coming out with a big package.
You didn't like that, the Riverboat Gambler?
I liked it.
Well, you didn't say anything.
I'm sorry. I'll say it again.
Where's Chris Beam when I need him?
In Chicago.
Bring us back some of that Chicago deep dish, Beamer. Colleyville's going to go for it. It looks like Caleb Murphy is in the backfield. Here comes Kevon Ahmad. Snap, run an option, and he's going to get the 1st down. Murphy does.
Good play.
Nice play right there. Well, they had to look at where Kevon Ahmad was going, and that was just enough to get Murphy an opening up the middle, and it's a Colleyville Heritage Panther
1st down. That's good. I mean, that was a very well executed play. Caught me off guard because they bought Cam Roan off the field, so you had no idea what they were going to do.
Have not seen that this year, that's for sure. Trips to the high side, one to the near side is Cam Brown. Cam Roan, Cam's all over the place. You'd think that was an auto part dealer. Roan wants to throw, looking to his right. Heavy pressure. He's caught. Now he gets away. He'll run, and he's going to be a little knocked down right. He probably lost a yard at the line of scrimmage. And Trinity bringing pressure. Maybe they're going to have to start rolling him out.
Yeah, I mean, right now, it looks like number 17 for Euless Trinity is doing a pretty good job. Cameron Jones.
Another Cam.
Yeah, Cameron Jones, 6'1", 186. They're leaving him by himself on Kevon Ahmad, although he does have about a 15-yard cushion.
Colleyville will flood the field with receivers. Snap back to Roan. Quick slant route. Cameron Brown's got it. He evades one man, and then he's knocked down. And he only picks up 2 yards. It'll be 3rd down and 8. They've got to get out to midfield.
Now, this is a very unique strategy, looking at how Trinity is defending against Kevon Ahmad. They're giving him a 15-yard cushion. This guy is literally 15 yards off the ball right now. So if I'm Coach Willis and I recognize that, I'm going to throw every time to that side just to see what I can get going with Kevon Ahmad on the open field.
3 zeros are on the clock. We'll take a timeout. Through 1 quarter, the Trinity Trojans lead the Colleyville Heritage Panthers 14-0. You're listening to Panther Football here on High School Game Night. Back after this.
At Raising Cane's, we know lots of people want the recipe for our delicious cane sauce, but we'll take the secret to our graves. You know, our founder, Todd Graves. He's the guy who figured out which blend of spices makes every drop of sauce totally tasty. Of course, it helps that our cane sauce is made fresh every single day, no matter what. And Todd's also the guy who won't spill a secret recipe. But you can dip in it all you like. Raising Cane's, one love.
Jason Ridley Agency is a proud sponsor of Colleyville Heritage Panther Football. The Jason Ridley Agency offers home, auto, boat, motorcycle, RV, and coverage for all your valuable property, including business insurance. The Jason Ridley Agency is conveniently located in Colleyville, and you can find them online at jasonridley.com or call them today at 817-281-4500. The Jason Ridley Agency says, Go Panthers!
Nationwide is on your side.
Play back underway here at Mustang Panther Stadium, and there is a scrum at the 46-yard line. I don't even know if they've blown the whistle. They finally do. Colleyville picks up 4 yards on the play. It's going to be, is it 4th down yet? Have we gotten to that point? Yeah, 4th and 5 for the Panthers alongside Heckma Harrison, Doug Branch from Mustang Panther Stadium in Grapevine, Texas. The leader in District 5-6A, the Trinity Trojans, taking on your Colleyville Heritage Panthers, who are 1-1, 5th in District 8-5A. Both of these two teams, Heckma, were district rivals last year. Roan has the football, 4th and 4. He's going to take off left side, no space, but he gets a 1st down and more. All the way across the 50 to the 46.5-yard line. Cam Roan didn't look like he was going to get there, but one spin, and hello, money ball.
Hey, this is a different wrinkle in Joe Willis's offense where he's coming out. I mean, I almost thought they were about to do the pooch kick on that one, but then they bring Kevon Ahmad in motion behind the quarterback. So you don't know if they're running an option play or if they're doing a reverse or what they're about to do.
2 receivers to the high side. It's Kevon Ahmad and Javon Thornton. Ortiz to the left of the quarterback. Near us is Cam Brown looking left. Quick throw out there, caught and pulled down out of bounds after they'll mark it 4-yard gain to Javon Thornton. 2nd down and 6 for the Panthers.
Yeah, good route right there by Thornton. I mean, that was a textbook route and textbook throw.
Snap back, Roan wants to throw. Flushed out the left-hand side. He'll get off a toss, caught, and keeping the toes down is, I was going to say downtown Larry Brown, but it's not. It's his son, Cameron Brown. That'll go for a Colleyville Heritage Panther.
1st down. And this guy, I mean, he Michael Jackson tiptoed right there on the sideline. That was great, man, the way he kept his feet in bounds.
Michael Jackson has entered the broadcast. Trip receivers to the near side. Cam Roan in the shotgun. Colleyville sitting with a 1st down at the 34-yard line, and this drive is critical. Roan cuts it up inside. He's met and stopped after maybe a half-a-yard gain. And it looks like Colleyville's going to have to find a way to continue to throw the football because they're not able to run at will.
No, they're going to have to, obviously on this drive, we're going to have to get some points out of it. Hey, man, you know what I say. Number one first, number one second, number one last.
Kevon Ahmad by himself, single coverage out to the far left side. In the middle, open, got him. Cole separated from the football. Connor Cole on a vicious hit. That's number 17. Cameron Jones separated from the football, but right there, Cameron had it in his hands.
That was a shot.
Almost thought he used his helmet right there.
Yeah, if he'd held on to that ball, he'd been one tough cookie. I mean, that was a ball that was, he threw it on him, he put it on him really good, but, that guy came right across his face, man. So that would have been a hard one to hold on to.
Kudos to Connor Cole. He hopped right back up, and he's ready to go. Trip receivers again to the high side. Looking to throw, right side. Screen pass, Cameron Brown, and Brown is swallowed up. Tackled by 9 and 8 for Trinity. That's Jeremiah Tassani and John Davis.
Yeah, this is going to be an interesting play call right here with 4th down and 5. You got to dial up something pretty good.
Colleyville's got it. Snap back. Roan wants to throw. Got a man open. Oh, and he went right through his hands, and then he's just raked down on the ground. That was Kevon Ahmad. Should have made the catch right there, but not able to do it. And Colleyville will turn the football over. 9:13 to go here in the first half, and trailing by 14.
Yeah, Euless Trinity is bringing the game, and what Coach Joe Willis knew before the game that this was going to be a physical. This is a physical team, and his team was going to be tested. Right now, they're not matching the intensity that the Trojans are bringing to them.
Trinity will take over at the 34-yard line. That's 2 unsuccessful drives on offense for the Panthers, and I'm not so sure we can say back-to-back. They've done that too many times this year. Missed handoff in the backfield. The quarterback has it, and he breaks away, still on his feet. 4 Panthers trying to take him down, and finally, there's only 3 players that aren't on the pile, so I'd say that's 8 Panthers there for the tackle, but a nice job by the quarterback, Mulaney Male, to even do that, Heckma.
Yeah, I mean, he was stuffed. I mean, but these guys are keeping their feet moving and still trying to get yards. When guys do that, that's a perfect opportunity to strip the football and get a turnover. And that's what the Panthers are going to need to do right now is get the ball back to Cameron and Kevon Ahmad.
2nd and 9, a mistake by Trinity. Let's see if we can capitalize. Handoff going right, and a host of Panthers, 53. First one on the tackle, and that is Travis Richards, the senior defensive lineman. It'll be 3rd down, and we'll call it a long 6. Colleyville a chance to go 3 and out.
Yeah, Travis did a great job of just getting, good pad leverage and stopping that ball right there in the hole. Good tackle.
Trinity has the football and a 14-point lead. Actually, we'll call it 5. Ball spotted at the 34-yard line. They got to get to the 39. Want to throw, looking to the middle. It's released and away and over the head of everybody, and a 3 and out is a good sign if Trinity decides to punt the football, and it looks like they will.
Trinity looks awkward throwing the ball. It doesn't look like it's a natural part of what they do anytime their quarterback goes back and throws. Well, and I guess he's a lefty also, but it really does. It looks really awkward.
Yeah, how many games do you have 2 left-handed quarterbacks?
Not a lot.
Well, you would if you had Tim Tebow on both sides, but that would be EA Sports NFL 14.
You know that, Doug.
I'm an intellectual genius. Heckma, have you not figured that out yet?
I did. I have.
We've got a flag. Nope. Before the flag, we've got a timeout. Trinity will take it with them. They lead at 14-0, 7:54 to go in the half.
Sure, bro.
Oh, thanks.
In-N-Out Burger, huh?
Yeah.
Where'd you get it?
In-N-Out Burger?
Right.
Yeah.
It's pretty sweet.
Yeah, you already said that.
Oh, yeah. I love In-N-Out.
Oh, me too. Mm-hmm.
That's what a hamburger's all about.
Yep.
Totally.
Do I know you?
Who, me?
Have we? Yeah.
No, you don't. No. I saw your shirt, and it's like we have something in common. Like we're on the same page. Yeah. We get it. Yeah. We appreciate the finer things in life.
Like cheeseburgers.
Yes.
And T-shirts.
Yeah.
And personal space.
Yeah. Wait, what?
You're kind of crowding me here, bro.
Oh, I'm sorry. You know, the burgers, they just get me a little...
Oh, yeah. Okay, back off just a little.
Okay.
The 60th anniversary t-shirts are here. Get yours at an In-N-Out burger near you or
Get 'em.
at InAndOut.com.
Snap is back, and a shanked punt, after a mishandled snap, and I believe it went out of bounds near the 50-yard line, and also it should be in Trinity territory as the official, well, check that. They'll make it the 47 of Colleyville, but Panthers have a short way to go right here. Best starting field position of the night. Heckman, they trail by 14. A score is imperative.
Yeah, that was a generous spot by the referees. I thought that was clearly at the 50-yard line, but maybe they saw something that I didn't.
Generous for Trinity is what you're saying.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was going to say, it looked like it went out right above, and I'm pretty good with my axes. How would you say that? Whatever it is.
You got it.
Anyway, we won't worry about that. Back to football. Ortiz in the backfield. Two receivers to the far side. Cam Brown by himself. Motion coming. Cole Allen. Handoff inside to Ortiz, and he's not just gets back to the line of scrimmage, maybe a yard on the play, as the Trinity front four are playing very well for the Trojans.
Yeah, I'm just looking around. I didn't see Ahmad in on that play. He got hit pretty hard on that last out by him. I don't know if they took him out because he's injured.
Chase Allen is in for Kevon Ahmad. Three receivers to the high side. There's an offside free play, ball on the turf, and unfortunately Colleyville's not even going to be able to do anything but accept the penalty and a free 5 yards. Let's listen into the official. Actually, they're discussing it, so who knows how this will go. Here we go.
Offside. Number 53 on defense. 5-yard penalty, 3 spot. 4 seconds in.
All right, so there you go. Offside on number 53 for Trinity. That's their big nose tackle, Jaylani Saliaga. Roan back to the line of scrimmage. Trips to the high side. Thornton, Allen, and Brown. Motion from Thornton. They'll hand it off. Jet sweep coming right. And he's cut down. Nice tackle by Samuela Kutai.
Yeah, this Trinity Trojans team, and these guys are really good open field tacklers, man. They get to you and they bring you down.
Well, they got speed, and as you know, on defense, speed kills.
Definitely.
Third down and 2 yards for Colleyville. Full backfield. Connor Cole just to the left of the quarterback, Roan. They'll hand off. No, Roan will keep it. He gets around the corner. He's got room. 30, 35, and cut down to the 34-yard line. Another Panther.
First down. That looks like the play didn't like it was designed to go that way. It was a broken down play, but he made lemonade out of lemons on that play.
Right back to the line of scrimmage from the 34-yard line. The Panthers will send trips to the high side. Allen, Cole, and Thornton. Roan will call the play. Ortiz to the left. Fake the handoff. Quick throw. Nope, he's got it. He's going to run with it. Looked like he may have gotten grabbed by the face mask or it was a shoulder pad, but he turns a negative play into close to a 4-yard gain to the 30.
Yeah, Colleyville's offensive line, they're playing some pretty good ball. They're trying to get a little push here. Coach Willis can't just go completely away from the run. I mean, that'll just let these guys pin their ears back and come after him. So they've got to show some runs still.
If you look, it looks like Trinity almost goes with a single linebacker set. You might be able to hit a slant to someone. Oh, what was that? A little shuffle pass from Cam Roan out to, was that Connor Cole?
Yeah, that's like a Brett Favre shovel pass.
And did it go for a first down? I can't tell where they marked it.
No, it's
just a little short.
3rd and 2 on this one. 3rd and 1.
3rd and 1 yard. Last time they were able to convert easily.
And they come back with 13 on this. I mean, he's been running basically like a wildcat. And they've been bringing Kevon Ahmad in motion on this. But he's not in. Oh.
Snap back. They'll run for the first down, and they'll just barely get it, Heckma. But 1 yard is enough for a Colleyville Heritage Panther.
First down. And that was a collision in the hole on that one, man. I don't know what number that was from Euless Trinity, but he definitely stopped the quarterback, cold on that one.
Trinity, one of the better teams in Division 6A here in Texas. They've been a perennial powerhouse throughout the United States, winning the mythical national championship a couple of times. Panthers have the football, snap from the 25. Ortiz up the middle and give him 2, maybe 3 yards on the carry out to the 22 or down to the 22. It'll be second down, and we'll call it a long 7.
I love this Ortiz kid, man. He's a small guy, but, man, he is tough as nails.
Coming up at halftime, Brian Gossett from the Fort Worth Star-Telegram will join us. 4:46 to go here in the first half. Colleyville driving. Snap back, give it to Ortiz, and Ortiz gets met in the hole, and flags come from everywhere. I'm not sure what that was. Do we have a hold? Was it the flag looked like it came down in the holding area. Oh, hand to the mask. This is going to go on Trinity. This should give Colleyville a first down. If I read what the umpire was saying via my binoculars and his lips.
Let's hope that's what it is, because
unless they're picking the flag up. Nope. They're going to walk it off. Let's hear the call.
Personal foul. Hands to the face. Number 11 on the defense. After this, automatic first down.
So by penalty, the Colleyville Heritage Panthers will get another
first down.
Way to sound so excited about that, Heck.
I wasn't ready, man. You caught me off guard, really.
Oh, that's all right. I can hear Beamer all the way from Chicago, eating his deep dish pizza and having fun on the Navy Pier. Roan's got it. Colleyville almost in goal territory. From the 11, snap back. Ortiz going right. Got room. That is not Ortiz. That's Surehart. And Surehart will pick up 7 yards all the way down to the 3-yard line. Colleyville now second and goal from the 3, right back to the line of scrimmage.
That's a good hard-nosed run by Surehart.
He did that a couple times last week. Snap back. They're going to throw into the corner.
Got him.
And caught.
Touchdown. Raise
Touchdown, Cam Brown.
Raise your hands.
Downtown Cam Brown.
That was an awesome catch.
Back shoulder catch.
Wow.
By Brown, and Colleyville gets on the scoreboard with 4:03 to go here in the first half.
Yeah, that's a catch that'll make a dad proud right there. That was an excellent back shoulder fade catch right there, man.
TJ Watson, the senior place kicker, to try and convert and cut this lead in half. And a nice job on a short 53-yard drive.
We're missing a man here.
Are we?
Yeah, we're
54 is putting his helmet on, and he's not going now. 50's already in for him. Watson to convert. Snap is good, hold is good, and the kick is good. So with 4:03 to go in the half, Colleyville's cut the lead in half over the mighty Trojans from Euless Trinity. Back on high school game night after this timeout and a message from Dave & Buster's.
Luigi are racing to Dave & Buster's to play the new Luigi's Mansion. Explore the Haunted Mansion and help Luigi capture all the ghosts. And right now, the only place in the country to play it is Dave & Buster's. Now you can play both the new Luigi's Mansion and Mario Kart Arcade Grand Prix free. Plus, try new food and awesome new drinks. Mario and Luigi have never been bigger or better. Only at Dave & Buster's.
Which do you want? Taste the freedom, feel the vibe, go beyond the true and try. Grab a shopping, mark your wishes on the bag that holds your witches. Mark it any way you choose, here's a witch made just for you.
Which now goes to 3 great lengths to make the witch you want. Regular, large, and the new 14-inch Super.
Mark your witch, we're here to please, sandwich matching guarantee. Which, catch what? Which is what you want.
Back at Mustang Panther Stadium in Grapevine, Texas. Colleyville's cut into the Trinity lead alongside Heckma Harris and Doug Branch. And Connor Cole to kick off. Trinity heading from our left to right. Heckma, a nice drive of 53 yards there, and they cut the lead in half, and now they need to hold with the last 4:03 or potentially get the football back and tie it up.
Like I said, man, these guys can score pretty fast. I mean, they needed to stop. They got one. Got some points on the board, and they need to come out and make another one.
11-yard line taken by number 20, Keene. He's got room up the right-hand side, and he's tackled around the 31-yard line, 32-yard line we'll call it, and he has been everything for Trinity Courage Keene tonight.
Yeah, he's a tough runner. I mean, but he is running behind some ferocious blocks by these guys up front. I mean, they've got some guys that are really putting the challenge to the Panthers. Number 72, Manasseh Mose. This guy is number 72. He is big, 6'3", 300 pounds, and a physical guy on that offensive line, man. He's moving the pile every time.
There was a flag down on the play, blocking the back, so that'll move Trinity back 10 yards and start them at the 21-yard line. Can't hurt with 3:56 to go here in the first half.
You know, it's really really exciting to see a team huddle up and run a pro set. You know, these guys this is football 101. You know, a lot of these guys are not huddling anymore, and they're just running everything pretty quick.
It's exciting to see a snail race, too, but you just got to be a snail fan.
Whatever.
Snap back going to the right. Host of Colleyville Heritage Panthers, and they still can't get him on the ground. Now he's on the ground.
You know,
defense led, stand by 1 second, Heckma. Defense led by Matthew Herrera.
Hey, I'm old school, man. I like seeing the guys break the huddle. You know, come to the line of scrimmage, getting your formation. That's football to me, man. It's just a lot of this is moving too fast, not a lot of clock management. And, you know, that's what I like to see, and Trinity's doing it.
Former Kansas State Wildcat football extraordinaire, Heckma Harrison.
Extraordinaire.
Yeah,
wow.
Pitch, student body right. Nice job as Colleyville starting to fill up some of the defensive holes right there.
Sir,
tackle by number 10, Michael Young.
Michael Young made a fabulous play from his linebacker spot, man. He came up and he stopped that guy. This is a big-time third down right now.
Colleyville needs to go 3 and out right here. They could get the football back with under 3 to play. One receiver comes to the near side. Look for him to get the football. Noah Weintier. Snap back, and they're going to throw. And right on the back of him. Oh, he can't come up with the play. The quarterback, Maley's going to get the first down and more, and he runs out of bounds. Number 19 for Colleyville was right there. That was Sage Hebb. But Heckma, he reached out for the belt loop and found that football parents don't have them.
Yeah, Sage was right there, man. You know, it kind of makes you sick as a defender. You do everything that you can to make a play, and you don't get the play. You don't make the tackle. These guys are working hard for a 3rd and 3, and it just, God, man, I just want to see him get a stop.
Under 2 minutes and 40 seconds to play in the half. Trinity with the football on the 44-yard line. 1st and 10. Under center, quarterback hands it off up the middle. And there's another good, well, I thought it was going to be a tackle for a loss, but pushing ahead is that guy Keene again.
Yeah, this guy, guys, number 72, Milani Moore. This is a grown man, and it's a host of grown men. Number 70, 72, 67. These kids look like they're 300 plus across the Trinity Trojans front offensive line.
Well, if you'd like to know, I can tell you because they are 300 plus.
Oh, really?
Oh, it's over here.
Oh, my God.
They got it shown here.
These are some big kids up front for the Euless Trinity Trojans. Oh, my God.
Handoff going right. Actually, that's a pitch out to number 5, Greg Garner. And Garner, listed as a defensive back, takes it around the corner, gets another Trinity Trojan first down out to the 45-yard line. And now we've got a whistle and I believe a timeout. There's an injured Colleyville Heritage Panther player on the field. That's number 24 for Colleyville, Hunter Metchling.
Yeah, Greg Garner, I mean, he had all kinds of yardage out there on the outside. They pretty much pinned that defensive end down, the flanker did, and he had a lot of room. He was man-to-man against the cornerback. So, but good play, good tackle. I mean, otherwise, if one guy misses him, he's going to take that to the house. But like I said, man, these guys are the Panthers are in position to make plays, and they're just missing tackles right now. So, you know, hopefully at halftime, Coach Willis can get these guys, put in another plan for them and get these guys back to tackling again. Right
Metchling is up and looks to be walking off on his own accord. So he'll sit one play. First down from the 45 of Colleyville. Trinity trying to regain the 14-point lead that they had moments ago, till Colleyville was able to score on a 3-yard strike, 4-yard strike from Cameron to Cameron Brown. Colleyville sets up with a single back. They're going to throw. Left-handed quarterback going down the middle, got a man wide open, and he overthrew him. And I mean, 3-4 yards behind the defense, but as you said, it looks a little unusual when they go to throw the football, and unfortunately, the quarterback, Miliani Mali, is not as accurate with the left-handed gun.
Well, I mean, you know, they kind of lull you to sleep with the run, and when they do pull out and throw the ball, nobody believes they're about to throw it. I know I'm not. Like I said, it looks awkward to me seeing them even throw the ball.
Mali buck under center. Snap back, coming to our left, handoff. And a host of, there's a hold. Flag's going to go down, and I believe they're going to get a hold on the fullback, number 2, Weintier. Or check that, that's Dylan McGinnis. The line judge threw it. It could also potentially be a face mask. 3 people were there, couldn't see. Let's hear it. And it is a face mask. Unfortunately, I didn't think that Weintier was anywhere near anybody to hold, so the only other thing you can come up with there is something happening in the pile, and that's what it was. It'll go for a 10-yard penalty, and Heckman with 1:34 to go. You really don't want to give Trinity a short field.
Yeah, Sage was kind of out of position and reached back trying to make the tackle and grabbed the face mask, and that's what happens a lot of time when guys are making arm tackles and not breaking down and not in position to make a play.
Maley under center. Takes the snap. Counter coming this way. Got room to the 20, to the 15. Poor tackling. And unfortunately, Javon Thornton needs to, well, I better not say that. He literally quit on the play and banged his head that he missed the tackle. You got to go back after somebody, don't you, Heckman?
Absolutely. I mean, it's hustle. He was disappointed. I mean, these kids, you can tell they're fighting their hearts out to make the play, but, you know, it's honestly, man, this Trinity team is a big physical team, and they're just sealing them off and running right by them.
Garner in once again. That was him on the last carry. First down and goal from the 4. Maley to Garner up the middle, right side. He's tripped up on, well, what a nice tackle. The rear end of Paul Mpunga, the 6'1", 180-pound senior. He got that derriere out there and was able to trip him up.
That's exactly what he tackled him with. The hardest hit of the day.
Substitutions for Colleyville. Thornton will come out along with the Mitchell Hubbard. They'll go heavy along the front. Second down and goal from the 3. Snap back, handed off Keene. He is stopped short. Probably down to the 1. Actually just inside the 1-yard line, Keene. And timeout will be called by Trinity with 24 seconds to play. Boy, they almost let that clock run down too much, didn't they?
Yeah, 24 seconds left there on the half-yard line right down here, getting ready to score unless, you know, something happens.
Timeout on the field. We'll take it with them. 24 seconds to go in the half, and Colleyville a yard away. Back in a moment on high school game night.
When chiropractic care is a must, Dr. Jeff Connors at Advanced Chiropractic and Sports Care is your go-to. He has been located in Colleyville, Texas for over 10 years. With a convenient location off of Glade and Highway 26, Dr. Connors has worked with athletes of all ages, from professionals to amateurs, especially your Heritage Panthers. For over 20 years, Dr. Connors has helped patients in the DFW area with his unique chiropractic care as well as acupuncture. Call his friendly staff for a consultation today at 817-428-PAIN or visit AdvancedChirosports.com. Remember, if chiropractic care is for you, give Dr. Connors a call and tell him High School Game Night sent you.
Back once again at Mustang Panther Stadium. Trinity right on the doorstep. Heckma trying to extend this lead back. Did Colleyville cut in half? And Maley's going to go under center from inside the 1-yard line. They're heavy up top. Pitch coming left and into the end zone untouched for the Trinity Trojan. Touchdown is Greg Garner. And what you didn't want to see if you're head coach Joe Willis is a Trinity 3-minute and 20-something second drive to stretch that lead back out to 27 PAT to come.
Physical football. I mean, these guys up front are just completely bringing the fight to the Panthers, and they're going to have to go in and regroup and respond, because right now they're being hit in the mouth.
Andrew Ganson for the extra point, and he splits the uprights.
Got cheese on the broccoli on the other side.
What'd you say?
Cheese on the broccoli on the
Cheese
other
on the
side.
broccoli. We'll see what it is. Do not have our referees' names for tonight, but they seem to be doing a pretty doggone good job, Heckma. Here's the call.
False start. Number 79 on the offense. 5-yard penalty. Still the try.
So a false start on number 39. Trying to see where 39 is. I actually don't even see a 39 out there for Trinity, but hey, we'll take the penalty. Move him back 5 and let him do it again. Snap is high. Good hold. Low kick is good.
Same result.
21 points, 21 seconds to go in the half, and we'll keep it right here, Heckman. Do you just take a knee and go into halftime down by 14, or do you let Cam Roan try and go vertical a couple times?
No, you go into halftime. I mean, you try and regroup. I mean, like I said, these guys are getting the fight brought to them up front in the trenches, offensively and defensively. And, Coach Willis knows that his team can score a lot of points. Right now, they're just, having the ball just run down their throat by the Trojans.
Halftime coming up shortly here from Mustang Panther Stadium. We'll be joined by the Fort Worth Star-Telegram's Brian Gossett to talk a little football, as he is most definitely goes to as many or more games, Heckma, than we do, and get his perspective on what he's seen here in the first half of a battle between two former district rivals, now cross Tarrant County rivals. About all you can call them, because Trinity now in District 6A. Well, actually, they remain in 6A. Colleyville has moved down to 5A. So the only reason these two teams play is because the coaches got together and decided to schedule this one.
Man, these are some big kids.
You've said that.
I'm just amazing.
Répétez, s'il vous plaît.
Man, these guys are big. I mean, it's just amazing to see how big these kids are.
No Kivon Ahmad. It's Caleb Murphy and Jermon Thornton. Murphy will get it at the 7. Going left to the 20. He's got room. Oh, if he gets by one tackler, he might take it the distance, but he's pulled down by number 22, Simeon Ellsworth. And Colleyville will have 15 seconds to take a knee, my colleague Heckma Harrison believes. And I certainly won't argue with that. Scores from around the area. Another big game, not too far in proximity from here. The Allen Eagles and the Coppell Cowboys over in Coppell. We'll have an updated score for you on that.
No, looks like they're going to run a play.
So first down from the 30. Actually call it the 28. Snap back, looking, rolling, throwing, caught by Thornton. Thornton's going to stay in bounds to the 40. Oh, if he breaks a tackle, he's all the way out to the 45. 8 seconds to go and a timeout. Colleyville.
Timeout. Heritage. That's their first timeout.
So Colleyville takes their first timeout.
Huge difference in the lives of our students. We need mentors, people just like you to come to school.
Or check that. Colleyville takes their first timeout. Euless has already burned 2. Euless Trinity. So they only have 1 left.
There's no going back into halftime and regrouping for Coach Willis. He's going to try and get some points on this one.
Well, and you have enough time, Heckman, if you hit a route right here, although, boy, I just thought of it. They do not have the same kicking leg in Max Allen that they had last year. You know, Max Allen was pretty good from 40, 45, 50 yards. So that means you'd only need to get it about 20 yards forward and you might have a chance. But maybe with Cam Roan's arm, you try to throw it into the end zone right here and see what happens. Umbrella defense for Trinity. They'll only rush 3. So Roan should have time. 3 receivers to this side. They'll flood the right side of the field. Look for a ball to the goal line. Roan back to throw. Got a lot of time. Throws it up. And out of bounds with 2 seconds, so he'll get another chance, or they'll take a knee. That play just never materialized.
No, it didn't look like that. I mean, obviously they have all their guys back, and, you know, with the throw that he made, it definitely wouldn't have made it to the end zone on that one. So,
timeout Colleyville. They've got 1 left, but only 2 seconds to play, so this should be the last game. Trinity comes into tonight's affair with a 2-0 record. They visited Broken Arrow, Oklahoma. They won that one 39-16, and then last week had a comeback win down in Houston, the Spring area, over Spring Westfield, 28-27. Next week, they travel district action up to Louisville and play the Fighting Farmers of Louisville, their first district competition of the season. Your Colleyville Heritage Panthers come into tonight's affair 1-1. Colleyville comes off of a loss to the number 1 ranked team in the state, the Aledo Bearcats. That was in week 0, and then last week in week 1 they go up to Frisco Heritage, played at Toyota Stadium in Frisco, and pretty much, Heckma, they dominate that one, although they did give up a number of points. And tonight the defense looks better, and I think what Joe Willis has tried to do is schedule 3 very tough non-district opponents to ready this team for district action.
Yeah, he didn't make it easy on himself with the scheduling. That's for sure.
3 receivers to the high side. It's the Twins along with Connor Cole. To the near side, Cam Brown. Trinity's got people 40 yards off the line of scrimmage. The question here, rushing 2, is whether Colleyville can get anybody down. And a defensive penalty would give them another play, an untimed down. Plenty of time to throw. He's almost sacked. Now Roan's going to run, and this will end the half as nobody able to get open. So we go to halftime, 21-7, Trinity Trojan lead over your Colleyville Heritage Panthers. Up next, it's the halftime show here from Grapevine and Mustang Panther Stadium. Back with that after a message from our sponsors.
Discover the difference. Century 21 Mike Bowman has been helping families since 1971. Our dedicated professionals, customer service department, and state-of-the-art technology provides unsurpassed service. Visit c21bowman.com now and register for cash back on your next home sale or purchase. Over 6,000 families chose Century 21 Mike Bowman last year. So whether you're moving across town or around the world, discover the difference with Century 21 Mike Bowman.
At Frost, an industry-leading 91% of customers stay with our bank year after year, which means 9% don't. Some move, some change their marital status, and others no longer need us. But a few leave because we could have done something better. So we won't stop pushing, refining, retooling, refueling, tweaking, thinking, and bending over backwards to move things forward. We know that's a lot of work for just a few customers, but to us, they're worth it.
Back at halftime, 21-7, Trinity Trojan lead over your Colleyville Heritage Panthers, joined now by the Fort Worth Star-Telegram's Brian Gossett. And Brian, so far your thoughts on this 21-7 affair through one half?
Yeah, you know, typical offensive game plan by Trinity, just run the ball and ground and pound. And, you know, that last touchdown before half really kind of hurt Colleyville.
Well, they come down the field on a 53-yard drive. They put a 4-yard Cameron Roan to Cam Brown pitch and catch, cut it into a 7-point lead, but then unfortunately some penalties and some poor tackling, and just like that, the Trojans go back and stretch that lead to 14.
Yeah, it would have been big if Colleyville stopped them there because they get the ball back to start the second half. But like you said, missed tackles, and it just kind of looks like Trinity's offensive line is kind of just too big for Colleyville's front seven.
Friday Night Lights does not necessarily mean only Friday for you. I'm sure you're at Thursday night, Friday, and Saturday games. You see a lot of high school football. Your impression so far after half of both of these squads?
You know, I thought Colleyville would get a little bit more points, but, you know, that Trojan defense is always good year in and year out. You know, they 8 straight years they've been district rivals. It's the first year that they're in non-district. But, you know, Trinity's has won the last 8 matchups. And, if Colleyville doesn't do something, then it's going to be 9.
This Colleyville squad moving down to 5A took the Aledo Bearcats literally to the last 20 seconds of the football game. A bright outlook in 5A for this squad, especially when you look at the district. Although, saying that, the district rival, the team that shares this stadium, Mustang Panther, it's the Grapevine Mustangs. That game, mark that one on your schedule. That's going to be a shootout.
Definitely. The last 2 weeks, Grapevine's really blown out their opponents. Abilene Cooper 2 weeks ago, and then last night, Frisco Heritage.
And you look, that's a Frisco Heritage team that played Colleyville last week, so you can do a direct comparison, although I know the game was here and not in Frisco on the grass. But as you saw the score from Colleyville last week and then, of course, Grapevine last night, your thoughts on when this matchup happens? I think it's going to be for a district championship.
Yeah, definitely. And, it's going to be a great game. I don't think Grapevine's going to blow Colleyville out. I mean, Colleyville could win the game. Definitely non-district. Joe Willis is Aledo and Trinity, and that experience there will help Colleyville when district starts with playing all those good teams.
So here in the first half, Trinity led by their running back, Courage Keene, the 5'9", 179-pound junior. Got another year to do this.
Definitely.
He looks pretty good for them as the future looks bright for Trinity, which when does it ever not look bright for Trinity?
Yeah, first half stats, he had that big 79-yard touchdown run. He's got 16 carries, 177, and 2 touchdowns, one for 79, one for 17.
Well, he's a good football player, no question, and Maley running the offense, and as Heckma has talked about, we'll call them the hogs up front. Actually, that's probably a good term because with all the guys from Samoa and Tonga, isn't that what they do? They do a lot of burying pigs and eating that pig right off the. I mean, come on.
Hey, listen,
is it not?
Listen, I
love that food.
I was born and raised in Hawaii, so I played high school ball in Hawaii.
Yep. Is that what what's that called? A luau.
Luau pork.
So right now, Trinity's having a little luau here with the Panthers. They've switched food choices. Anyway, Brian Gossett from the Star Telegram, we thank you for stopping by here on the halftime show as the the motley crowd behind us doesn't like the jokes. But anyway, we continue to roll on here from Mustang Panther Stadium. The Trojans lead the Panthers 21-7. Halftime rolls on after these messages from our sponsors.
Hey, now listen, folks, I got a little story for you about where I get my comfort food when I'm feeling down and blue. I drive down South Whitechapel to the feed store, barbecue.
At Raising Cane's, we know lots of people want the recipe for our delicious cane sauce, but we'll take the secret to our graves. Our founder, Todd Graves. He's the guy who figured out which blend of spices makes every drop of sauce totally tasty. Of course, it helps that our cane sauce is made fresh every single day, no matter what. And Todd's also the guy who won't spill a secret recipe. But you can dip in it all you like. Raising Cane's, one love.
Jason Ridley Agency is a proud sponsor of Colleyville Heritage Panther football. The Jason Ridley Agency offers home, auto, boat, motorcycle, RV, and coverage for all your valuable property, including business insurance. The Jason Ridley Agency is conveniently located in Colleyville, and you can find them online at jasonridley.com or call them today at 817-281-4500. The Jason Ridley Agency says, Go Panthers!
Nationwide is on your side.
Sweet shirt, bro.
Oh, thanks.
In-N-Out Burger, huh?
Yeah.
Where'd you get it?
In-N-Out Burger?
Right.
Yeah.
It's pretty sweet.
Yeah, you already said that.
Oh, yeah. I love In-N-Out.
Oh, me too. Mm-hmm.
That's what a hamburger's all about.
Yep.
Totally.
Do I know you?
Me?
Have we? Yeah.
No, you don't. No. I saw your shirt, and it's like we have something in common. Like we're on the same page. Yeah. We get it. Yeah. We appreciate the finer things in life.
Like cheeseburgers.
Yes.
And T-shirts.
Yeah.
And personal space.
Yeah. Wait, what?
You're kind of crowding me here, bro.
Oh, I'm sorry. You know, the burgers, they just get me a little...
Oh, yeah. Okay, back off just a little.
Okay.
The 60th anniversary t-shirts are here. Get yours at an In-N-Out burger near you or at inandout.com.
Mario and Luigi are racing to Dave & Buster's to play the new Luigi's Mansion. Explore the haunted mansion and help Luigi capture all the ghosts. And right now, the only place in the country to play it is Dave & Buster's. Now you can play both the new Luigi's Mansion and Mario Kart Arcade Grand Prix free. Plus, try new food and awesome new drinks. Mario and Luigi have never been bigger or better. Only at Dave & Buster's.
Which do you want?
Taste the freedom, feel the vibe, go beyond the true and try.
Grab a shopping, mark your wishes on the bag that holds your witches.
Mark it any way you choose, here's a witch made just for you.
Which now goes to 3 great lengths to make the witch you want. Regular, large, and the new 14-inch Super.
Mark your witch, we're here to please, sandwich matching guarantee.
Which is what you want?
Back at Mustang Panther Stadium, halftime rolls on where the Trinity Trojans lead the Colleyville Heritage Panthers 21-7. Thanks to Brian Gossett for stepping in and chatting to us with us here at halftime. Now rejoined by my partner Heckma Harrison. And Heckma, you have scores from around the area, or you have stats first? Whoops.
Uh-oh.
Now you're on.
I got scores from around the area. I got Argyle, Salina. Argyle is up 27-0 at halftime. Frisco Lone Star is up 41-24 over Lovejoy. Rowlett is up 14-7 over Plano. Looks like the Allen is up 14-10 over Capel. Looks like let me see. Arlington has a score of 20 and Plano East is 15. Austin Lake Travis's score is 21-3. Jesuit has 3. Cedar Hill, Mesquite Horn. Cedar Hill is 28 points to 14. And DeSoto and Midland, that score was 20 to 21. 28-21.
Here, I'll turn my mic on. 28-21.
All right. Looks like Duncanville and Skyline. Duncanville is up 17-7 over Skyline. And obviously in our game, Euless Trinity is 21. Colleyville Heritage is 7. And let's see, Mansfield versus Flower Mound Marcus. Mansfield has 7. Flower Mound Marcus has 24. Let's get back to these scores here.
20 seconds.
20 seconds.
Give me your best 20 seconds of scores. Now it's 15.
Now it's 15. Thank you. No pressure here. All right. Let's see. Mansfield Lake Ridge is has 13-0 over Mesquite Poteet. Mansfield Timberview and Highland Park. Highland Park has them 17-0. Louisville over McKinney Boyd is up 31-0. And North Mesquite, Arlington Bowie game. North Mesquite has 24, Arlington Bowie 7. South Grand Prairie over Arlington Martin. South Grand Prairie 33-10. South Lake Carroll over Rockwall. That game is tied at 16. And Trophy Club versus Justin Northwest. That game is tied at 7 apiece. And Waxahachie Ennis is Waxahachie 22. Ennis has 7. Denton Ryan versus Wiley East. Denton Ryan has 40. Wiley has 21. Frisco Centennial versus McKinney North. Frisco 38, McKinney 35. Saxe Mesquite. Saxe's 41, Mesquite 32. West Mesquite, Garland, Lakeview Centennial. Lakeview Centennial is 42-35 in that score. And Woodrow Wilson versus Frisco. Frisco has 45. Woodrow Wilson has 27.
All right, score here from Mustang Panther Stadium. Trinity Trojans 21, Heritage Panthers 7. Halftime show rolls on. When we come back, we will join the pride of Colleyville Heritage High School. It's the Panther Marching Bands. That's next here on High School Game Night.
When chiropractic care Is a must? Dr. Jeff Connors at Advanced Chiropractic and Sports Care is your go-to. He has been located in Colleyville, Texas for over 10 years. With a convenient location off of Glade and Highway 26, Dr. Connors has worked with athletes of all ages, from professionals to amateurs, especially your Heritage Panthers. For over 20 years, Dr. Connors has helped patients in the DFW area with his unique chiropractic care as well as acupuncture. Call his friendly staff for a consultation today at 817-428-PAIN or visit advancedchirosports.com. Remember, if chiropractic care is for you, give Dr. Connors a call and tell him High School Game Night sent you.
Discover the difference. Century 21 Mike Bowman has been helping families since 1971. Our dedicated professionals, customer service department, and state-of-the-art technology provides unsurpassed service. Visit c21bowman.com now and register for cash back on your next home sale or purchase. Over 6,000 families chose Century 21 Mike Bowman last year. So whether you're moving across town or around the world, discover the difference with Century 21 Mike Bowman.
At Frost, an industry-leading 91% of customers stay with our bank year after year, which means 9% don't. Some move, some change their marital status, and others no longer need us. But a few leave because we could have done something better. So we won't stop pushing, refining, retooling, refueling, tweaking, thinking, and bending over backwards to move things forward. We know that's a lot of work for just a few customers, but to us, they're worth it.
Hey, now listen, folks, I got a little story for you about where I get my comfort food when I'm feeling down and blue. I drive down South Whitechapel to the feed store, barbecue.
At Raising Cane's, we know lots of people want the recipe for our delicious cane sauce, but we'll take the secret to our graves. You know, our founder, Todd Graves. He's the guy who figured out which blend of spices makes every drop of sauce totally tasty. Of course, it helps that our cane sauce is made fresh every single day, no matter what. And Todd's also the guy who won't spill a secret recipe. But you can dip in it all you like. Raising Cane's, one love.
Jason Ridley Agency is a proud sponsor of Colleyville Heritage Panther football. The Jason Ridley Agency offers home, auto, boat, motorcycle, RV, and coverage for all your valuable property, including business insurance. The Jason Ridley Agency is conveniently located in Colleyville, and you can find them online at jasonridley.com or call them today at 817-281-4500. The Jason Ridley Agency says, go Panthers.
Nationwide is on your side.
Sweet shirt, bro.
Oh, thanks.
In-N-Out Burger, huh?
Yeah.
Where'd you get it?
In-N-Out Burger?
Right.
Yeah.
It's pretty sweet.
Yeah, you already said that.
Oh, yeah. I love In-N-Out.
Oh, me too. Mm-hmm.
That's what a hamburger's all about.
Yep.
Totally.
Do I know you?
Me?
Have we? Yeah.
No, you don't. No. I saw your shirt, and it's like we have something in common. Like we're on the same page. Yeah. We get it. Yeah. We appreciate the finer things in life.
Like cheeseburgers.
Yes.
And T-shirts.
Yeah.
And personal space.
Yeah. Wait, what?
You're kind of crowding me here, bro.
Oh, I'm sorry. You know, the burgers, they just get me a little...
Oh, yeah. Okay, back off just a little.
Okay.
The 60th anniversary t-shirts are here. Get yours at an In-N-Out Burger near you or at InAndOut.com.
Mario and Luigi are racing to Dave & Buster's to play the new Luigi's Mansion. Explore the haunted mansion and help Luigi capture all the ghosts. And right now, the only place in the country to play it is Dave & Buster's. Now you can play both the new Luigi's Mansion and Mario Kart Arcade Grand Prix free. Plus, try new food and awesome new drinks. Mario and Luigi have never been bigger or better. Only at Dave & Buster's.
Which do you want?
Taste the freedom, feel the vibe, go beyond the true and try.
Grab a shopping, mark your wishes on the bag that holds your witches.
Mark it any way you choose, here's a witch made just for you.
Which
Witch now goes to 3 great lengths to make the witch you want. Regular, large, and the new 14-inch Super.
Rock your witch, we're here to please. Sandwich matching guarantee. Witch, catch what? Witch is what you want.
Halftime rolls on from Mustang Panther Stadium alongside Heckma Harris and Doug Branch. And Heckma, let's take this time to go down to the field and listen to the greatness of the Colleyville Heritage Panther Marching Band.
Panthers would also like to thank the following platinum sponsors: Boucher Photography and Edward Jones Investments. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Next to perform for you this evening is the award-winning Colleyville Heritage Panther Band and Charms Dance Guard. The Panther Band is proud to present this year's stage show entitled In the Cloud, and features the following regional selections: Movement 1, Light Cloud; Movement 2, Rain Cloud; and Movement 3, Storm Cloud. Irvine Colleyville Independent School District is proud to present in the halftime performance band captain Matt Abram, drum major Scout Avi, Susie Mendoza, Will Norton, and the Colleyville Heritage High School Panther Band.
All right, the pride of Colleyville Heritage High School, the Panther Marching Band here at halftime alongside Heckma Harris and Doug Branch. And Heckma heading into the second half. Obviously, Colleyville deferred, so they'll get the football. And how important will it be for them to put at least some points on the board?
It's going to be very important. I hope that they got all of their, jitters out, the nervous. They had any nervousness about playing this team. I hope they got it out of their system in the first half, and hopefully this will be a tale of two halves. I mean, right now it's very important for them to get some momentum going and get some stops on defense. That's what I'm going to be looking for. I mean, these guys, even on that first drive, even though they let them go the length of the field on them and get a score, they're right there. And that's, I guess, one of the things that's kind of maddening about watching this team. You see them on defense. These guys are hustling to the ball. They're playing assignment. They're, taking the right angles. They're just missing the play. They're just missing the tackle. And a lot of times, honestly, Trinity was just, blocking them to the Gatorade buckets, and they weren't able to do anything about it. But like I said, I just hope that it's going to be a tale of two halves, and these guys come out and they put up some points early.
First half statistics, that was hard for me to say, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Cam Roan, 10 of 15 for 82 yards and a touchdown to Cameron Brown. On the other side, Milani Malley was 2 of 4 for 12 yards, no touchdown, so 2 of 4. They threw the ball 4 times. One of them would have been a touchdown had he hit the receiver, but he overthrew him. But you can certainly tell that, I mean, if it's me and Joe Willis and my defensive coordinator, if they're going to throw the ball 4 times and only hit on 2 of them, I'm going to start bringing more people and putting some man coverage out there.
Right. I mean,
I'm going to stack the box.
They are not going to throw the ball, and I guess they've only thrown the ball to keep them honest, at the line of scrimmage. But they're not. I mean, Trinity is their thing is to butcher you and beat you up and bully you up front, and they've been doing that against the Panthers. So right now, it's just it's going to be a tale of just these. It's going to be what I want to see in the second half is just see the pressure that they bring. Like you said, bring in some blitzes and just try and put Trinity in a situation where they have 3rd and long.
Cameron was also the leading rusher for the Panthers, 32 yards. Kevon Ahmad, 3 receptions for 37 yards, but more importantly, we did not see Kevon Ahmad for the last about 8 minutes of the first or second quarter, excuse me.
Yeah, I know, and we're a man short today, so I wasn't able to get down and do a halftime interview with Coach Joe Willis. I definitely would have asked him where number 1 was. But one of the bright spots about this game is the emergence of Cameron Brown. That touchdown that he called back shoulder fade in the end zone was a wonderful catch. This kid is, even though he's a sophomore, he makes a ton of plays for the Panthers.
And I'll tell you what, I'm not so sure, and I use that sure kind of as a pun, that Sherhart shouldn't get some more touches of the football.
Yeah,
no offense to Ortiz, but he gets the football. He's got a little bit bigger body, and he definitely has the speed to be able to try and, put a little hit on some of the defenders at Trinity.
Yeah, and talking to Coach Willis before the game, one of the things he was talking about was not showing his hand for district competition. I mean, he's trying out a few different wrinkles here just to, get things that he knows that he can go to once he gets into district play. I mean, like you said, Ortiz and Sherhard, they look like a thunder lightning kind of tandem.
Scoring summary goes down like this. Courage Keene, a 17-yard run to open the first quarter scoring. That gave Trinity a 7-0 lead. Then Keene comes right back, 79 yards on a 3rd and 3. Andrew Ganson on the conversion, and Trinity's up 14-0. We flip over to the second quarter, and with 4:03 to play, Cam Brown takes a 4-yard pass from Cam Roan, a T.J. Watson extra point, and it's a 14-7 game, and that comes on the heels of a 53-yard drive. So they had a short field, and they were able to convert. And then right at the end of the second quarter, the end of the first half, Greg Garner on a 1-yard run. And I'll tell you what, not only has their running back, Keene, put up a ton of yards, and he's got 174, averaging 11.6 per carry and 2 touchdowns. But the kid Garner is a nice compliment to him in the backfield for the Trojans.
Yeah, I mean, you look at it, and I really didn't understand why they brought him in there at the second quarter. I didn't know if he was hurt or not, but they didn't have any drop off when they went to Garner there with in the second quarter. He's a different style runner. He's a lot taller and lankier, where Keene is just a little bit shorter, more compact, thicker in the legs. But both of these guys are very effective runners.
All right, we'll step aside as halftime rolls on and continues in 2 minutes. Back with action in the third quarter from Mustang Panther Stadium in Grapevine. He's Heckma Harrison. I'm Doug Branch, back with more on High School Game Night after this.
Chiropractic care is a must. Dr. Jeff Connors at Advanced Chiropractic and Sports Care is your go-to. He has been located in Colleyville, Texas for over 10 years. With a convenient location off of Glade and Highway 26, Dr. Connors has worked with athletes of all ages, from professionals to amateurs, especially your Heritage Panthers. For over 20 years, Dr. Connors has helped patients in the DFW area with his unique chiropractic care as well as acupuncture. Call his friendly staff for a consultation today at 817-428-PAIN or visit AdvancedChiroSports.com. Remember, if chiropractic care is for you, give Dr. Connors a call and tell him High School Game Night sent you.
Discover the difference. Century 21 Mike Bowman has been helping families since 1971. Our dedicated professionals, customer service department, and state-of-the-art technology provides unsurpassed service. Visit C21Bowman.com now and register for cash back on your next home sale or purchase. Over 6,000 families chose Century 21 Mike Bowman last year. So whether you're moving across town or around the world, discover the difference with Century 21 Mike Bowman.
At Frost, an industry-leading 91% of customers stay with our bank year after year, which means 9% don't. Some move, some change their marital status, and others no longer need us. But a few leave because we could have done something better. So we won't stop pushing, refining, retooling, refueling, tweaking, thinking, and bending over backwards to move things forward. We know that's a lot of work for just a few customers, but to us, they're worth it.
Hey, now listen, folks, I got a little story for you about where I get my comfort food when I'm feeling down and blue. I drive down South Whitechapel to the feed store, barbecue.
Back in Graves, I'm thinking feed store barbecue.
I wish the people could see you singing this song.
The feed store barbecue.
Oh my God.
Oh my God. All right, we'll have to do that one time. Just do a little follow along. Then we'll have to do a make good, right? Your wife knows about those.
Does she?
The lovely Nikki Harrison running traffic over there for the Cowboys. Anyway, Heckma Harrison, Doug Branch in Grapevine. And I had a chance, Heckman, to run into a number of the Grapevine Mustang Panther players. They're here watching tonight. Looking forward to the battle against Colleyville Heritage coming up October 21st. But second half back underway as the Trinity Trojans will put their foot into the cowhide. Deep kick will be fielded at the goal line. Coming out is Caleb Murphy. Murphy to the 15, cuts left, got a little room, and then he's pulled down at the 22-yard line. Give him 23 yards on the return. That's where the Colleyville Heritage Panthers will take over for possession one of the second half.
Yeah, well, I'm looking at the offense coming out here for the second half, and no Kevon Ahmad. I'm sure that play right there at the I guess that was the first half where he got hit coming across the middle, took him out.
Do you even see him on the sideline is the question. Oh, yeah, he's down there. He's walking. He's not even roughed up. Looks good. Looks good to me.
Looks good to you.
Although I will say this, save him for district action if there's even a question.
Right.
Colleyville's got it at the 22-yard line. Motion Connor Cole going left. Snap back Roan working that way. Wants to throw. Got a man in the flat. Caught by Cole, and he's knocked out of bounds after a 3-yard gain and ends up at the feet of a Trinity Trojan coach.
Yeah, they're trying to come back from a 14 point deficit. I mean, they're not going to get it all on one play. They got a lot of time here, so just try and methodically move it down and melt their clock.
But a safe play right there, and basically like a long handoff.
Absolutely.
Right back to the line of scrimmage. This time Ortiz to the right of the quarterback. Cameron. Kevon Ahmad is back in, single covered on the high side. 3 receivers to the near side. Snap back. They'll throw. Roan, quick pass out, and that's got to be a penalty. Thank you.
Wow.
And I'll tell you what, the penalty was stupid, and here comes a flag from way back. There may be 2.
Yeah.
But that one right there was Jermon Thornton taking his eyes completely off the football, knowing that he was going to get popped.
Yeah, that's what the coaches call keep your head on a swivel and be looking and be prepared at all times, because he definitely took a lick on that.
Like Timex, take a lick and keep on ticking.
Yeah, that's Cameron Jones, a real unnecessary hit. I mean, Cameron Jones been playing good ball the whole game. Just unnecessary to give up that yardage on a stupid penalty like that and hurt your team.
I'll tell you, plays like that are why they should be targeting ejections for stuff like that. That late of a hit, to me, that's not any worse than a targeting call. He was defenseless.
Yeah, I'm a defensive guy. I don't think I'll agree with you on that one. Just won't.
Okay. The wisdom of Heckma Harrison. Snap back. Kevon Ahmad's got it, and I'm not sure that's where you want to put him, as then he gets lifted up off his feet and rammed down to the ground. And there's a lot of hair, kind of Troy Polamalu looking.
You know, a lot of these kids have a lot of hair on the feet.
That was Jeremiah.
It's a beefy and hairy situation
Nubule.
on this team.
What'd you say? Hairy and beefy.
I mean, a lot of these guys have a ton of hair on the Euless Trinity Trojans.
It's the all-hair team.
I'm telling you.
Run back in at quarterback, motion Cole. They're going to run this way. He wants to throw across his body, hits Cole, and there's that guy again with the long hair.
That's a good tackle. You know, head across his body, textbook. You know, got to stop. It's 3rd and 9.
All right, Brian. You see people with hair like that all the time in Hawaii. How long does it take to get that long? Couple of years. You can tell the parenting is suffering. Just kidding. 3 months. Wait, he's got what is it that the ladies use? They sew in extensions. There you go. He's got long ones. Snap back. Roan wants to throw heavy rush, and he's going to be caught and sacked by the Trojans. And I'll tell you what, Colleyville needs to come up with a screenplay. Let them through and throw it behind them.
You know, I'm looking over here on the left side. When they go to the trips formation, they're playing the DBs about 15 yards off the ball. They're just not able to catch them because they're bringing the pressure from the ends, and, you know, Cameron just isn't able to find an open receiver.
Well, if they're 15 yards off, don't you just go 10 yards and stop?
Yeah, but you got to have time to throw the ball, and he's not
do a slant route. You got to have people that want to go in the middle, though. Where's Michael Irvin when you need him?
With a yellow jacket on and a bunch of rings.
Yeah. Punt formation for Watson. Snap is back. Off his foot, he shanked it. Hits at the 47 and backs up. And he's going to down his own punt. You won't see that very often. The kicker downs his own punt, and it was 11 yards on the kick. And I'm sorry to laugh, but, you know, I will say, there was a game a few years ago up at C.H. Collins Athletic Complex in Denton where I saw a kick go minus 30 yards for a touchdown.
Wow.
Kicked it up into the wind, came back down almost where the kicker kicked it, and it had the backspin, and the ball just kept going, ended up in the end zone. They touched it there and then fumbled it, and it was a touchdown.
Yeah, that's a weird one.
Made ESPN.
I'd have thrown the ball again.
Down the middle, man open, and dropped it. He had it and dropped it. That was number 3, Noah Weintier, and that was a good throw from Maley right there.
Yeah, I guess, you know, these coaches got an opportunity to go in at halftime, and they saw the one that they missed wide open and said, hey, we'll take a shot right here at the beginning of the third quarter.
2nd down and 10 for the Trojans. Why doesn't that seem like it should be 3rd down?
No,
I thought they ran a play.
No.
Maley wants to throw. Now they hand off on the draw to Keene. 3 missed tackles, and he drags 4. Colleyville Heritage Panthers for a 5-yard gain. And I tell you, they hit him in the backfield. They just don't stop him there.
Yeah, he's
a lot of arm tackles.
He's a short guy. But he keeps his legs moving, and he's tough. He's done weighs a lot. He looks like he's almost a 220-pound back. But I'm looking at him here on the depth chart, and he's 178 pounds.
Back to the line of scrimmage. Inside counter play, and it's going to go for a Trinity Trojan first down.
Yeah. These guys up front are really physical. They're knocking kids down. If you're standing around the pile, offensive linemen are trying to knock your block off. So, you got to be looking at all time versus this team. Because they're coming. They're coming after the Panthers.
Beef leaving the field. 6'5", 288-pound James Washington is limping off to the Trinity sideline, asking for someone to take his place. Now, see, this is where a guy comes in, I'm going to blitz right at him. Back to throw. Maley's got a man in the flat, caught and pulled out of bounds, but not until he picks up 13 yards on the play. It'll be another Trojan first down at the 23-yard line of Colleyville.
Yeah, Colleyville is, I can't see what number that was on that play for Colleyville, but, he's in perfect position. He's just trailing the play and didn't get his head turned around in time to make a play on it.
Right back to the line of scrimmage. Trinity and their quarterback, Male, gives it to Courage Keene. Keene's going to be wrapped up, and there's 5 Colleyville Panthers and 1 Trinity Trojan who rolls right over the top of his own man. That was Manasseh Mosi, and you said it. He's a lot of beef.
Yeah, that's a big guy. But not before Courage gets 8 yards on the carry. So, again, they kind of pretty much they picked up from where they left off in the first half. So
2nd and 3 at the 16 for the Trojans. 7:50 to go, and as you said earlier, this game's flying by, and there's a reason why. Run the football. Snap back inside. Keene right up the middle, runs into his own tackle, and then they're trying to strip the football, and they're not able to get it away from him. That was number 19 for Colleyville, Sage Hebb.
Yeah, they're just 3 yards in a cloud of dust right now. These guys are really taking it to them up front, but still, we're in a good position right now. Just got to get a stop. Just can't allow them to score 7 points on this one.
First down and 10 from the 13 for the Trojans. They'll send 2 receivers this time to the right side. I formation behind Maley. He's going to throw the football. Left-hander goes into the corner, and it is caught out of bounds. Oh, they give it to him at the 1.
That is
and he doesn't even have the football in his hands.
That's a bad call. That's a bad call.
Pass is complete to Wine-Tier.
Wine-Tier with the catch down to the 1, and it'll be 1st and goal for the Trojans. I'll tell you what, he looked like his hands were out of bounds as he hit the ground before his feet came down.
For the Trojans from their own 99 yards.
But I'm also about 100 yards away from the play.
Yeah, it didn't look like he caught the ball at all. So
I'm saying this is going to be a counter handoff to the running back inside. He doesn't get there. Second effort might get him there. No, he does not get there. That was the fullback, Dylan McGinnis, who tried to jump, and at 5'9", 218, he may have elevated an inch or two.
Not even.
I'm not sure I can jump any higher, but still.
Not even.
2nd and goal, ball spotted inside the 1. Trinity has really got to try and bow their back. They could use a turnover right here, but you never know. Back to the line of scrimmage. Power formation to the left. They'll pitch it out. Coming this way and going in for the touchdown. Running right through the opposite number, Bryce Boyd, is Greg Garner. And just like that, a almost 6-minute drive gets 6 points for the Trojans, and the score is now 27-20.
Yeah, it's just really just looking at it from up here, it just seems like they're taking the fight to them and almost taking all the wind out of their sails. I don't want to say that these guys have quit, but they're just not making that effort to get any stops or at least, make a tackle to stop these guys.
All right, as we continue to roll on here in the third quarter, 6:24 to play, and the Trojans lead by 21, 28-7. Back with more on high school game night after this timeout.
At Raising Cane's, we know lots of people want the recipe for our delicious cane sauce, but we'll take the secret to our graves. You know, our founder, Todd Graves. He's the guy who figured out which blend of spices makes every drop of sauce totally tasty. Of course, it helps that our cane sauce is made fresh every single day, no matter what. And Todd's also the guy who won't spill his secret recipe. But you can dip in it all you like. Raising Cane's, one love.
Jason Ridley Agency is a proud sponsor of Colleyville Heritage Panther football. The Jason Ridley Agency offers home, auto, boat, motorcycle, RV, and coverage for all your valuable property, including business insurance. The Jason Ridley Agency is conveniently located in Colleyville, and you can find them online at jasonridley.com or call them today at 817-281-4500. The Jason Ridley Agency says, Go Panthers!
Nationwide is on your side.
Back for the kickoff here at Mustang Panther Field. Trinity Trojan puts it in the air. Into the end zone and fumbled by Jervon Thornton, and he's going to bring it out. Should have stayed in there, in my opinion. And pulled down at the 5-yard line. My opinion is correct. Just not smart football right there. You fumble the ball into the end zone. You have a chance to just sit on it and eat it. You're down by 21 points. Heckma, what does the former Kansas State Wildcat say?
Well, I mean, you know, one of the things that they have to do at this point is just, you know, play respectable football. You don't want to get blown out here in your own stadium. I mean, there's nothing to learn from that. But, you know, you got to find out who wants it. And this is just pretty much at this, it being down by 21 points, who has that, you know, that Panther pride.
Cam Roan back into the football game. Brown and Thornton to the far side. Kevon Ahmad to the near side. Ahmad single coverage, backing off 10 yards deep. Roan hands it off inside, and this is going to go just about nowhere. Maybe got back to the line of scrimmage. That was Mario Ortiz, who's had a tough night tonight.
Yeah, they hadn't given him a lot of room. They hadn't given any of the running backs a lot of room to run up front. They're shutting that down.
And Colleyville has yet to get anybody vertical. Roan to throw out of his own end zone, looking to his left. And that's got to be interference. And they say nothing.
Yeah, threw it over his head.
Man, there's a lot of contact.
Yeah. But they're playing now, you know, Euless Trinity is playing just a cover 2 on Kevon Ahmad. They got the safety high over him. I mean, before they were when they go trips, that's when they're going trips to the other side. If you notice that, you know, they're playing about 15 yards off the ball. And you hadn't seen any wide receiver screens, as you stated earlier, tonight at all. So maybe this is an opportunity to get Kevon Ahmad the ball in the wide receiver screen.
3rd and 10.
There it is.
Looking to throw, and he got out of it. Roan, the magician, escapes. He gets to the 10, dives for the first down. Did they give it to him? Negative. Out to the 15-yard line. It'll be a couple yards short, but wow. Cam Houdini Rome.
That's all heart right there. That's an all heart.
4 Trojans around him, and he ducks underneath and gets out for what amounted to a 9-yard gain.
Yeah, that's an all heart play right there. I mean, that was a safety. They had him in the end zone, and he did a good job of shedding some tacklers and getting it out of the end zone and almost getting the first down.
Roan's going to run again, and he will not. Ooh, it's going to be close. He reached out with his left hand with the football, and it all depends on the spot. Otherwise, it's turned over to Trinity, and they give him the first down. Wow.
That was generous.
Yeah. Well, I won't necessarily generous. I'm not so sure I like the call. All you got to do is get a yard and a half. Just throw a quick out route to one of your wide receivers and move on. But they get the first down. Snap back. Here's a quick strike to Kevon Ahmad, and he gets hit while on the ground. See, that's uncalled for. He's down, is he not?
Yeah,
the guy takes 2 more steps and hits him. He can't go anywhere. Be nice to see Cam Roan hit him while he's on his feet, though.
Yeah.
Do they still have 12? No. Roan wants to throw. He's going to run to his right. Fumble, puts the ball on the turf, and it's kicked out of bounds. Actually, may have gotten a few more yards out of it.
What did they stop? Where did they spot the ball on that? Where he's down?
Roan takes off. Ball's out of bounds. 26 yards.
So a gain of 4 yards on the play. Nope, it's going to be farther than that. Oh, wow, they give him 6. Okay, so it's 3rd down and inside of a yard. How about a Cameron sneak again from his position in the shotgun? Points out the 2 spies on the edge. Snap back, give it to Ortiz. No, they'll throw it, and it's picked. Did he catch it?
No, it dropped it.
And that's just, I'll tell you, that is right through the hands. Just clean through the hands of Thornton.
Yeah, he's got these guys looking to get hit, so that's
But you got to want to catch the football.
4th and short for the Panthers.
So 4th and short, are they going with the Murphy package? Yes.
Yes.
This time they go with Caleb Murphy at quarterback, and they're strong to the left-hand side. I'd love to see him throw a ball to Kevon Ahmad, just take off running. Iman in the backfield. Murphy ain't going to get there. Oh, nope, not going to get there. Colleyville's going to turn the football over on downs. Sorry about my poor English. Don't think he made it.
No, it's a long ways away.
The kids are saying he made it. I don't think he came close. He's a half-yard short. So Colleyville turns the football over. And they just threw 2 and almost 2.5, almost 2 3/4 quarters, if that's proper English, and I'm not sure it is. Can't get the running game or the throwing game going at all. I mean, absolutely. If people want to figure out how to stop this Colleyville team, if you're as quick and you're defensive-minded as Trinity, you can do it.
Well, I mean, Colleyville is looking at pretty much a 6-man front, and they are bringing pressure from the outside and up the middle. So they're basically daring them to run the ball, which leaving them with only the pass to go to.
Maley wants to throw, rolling to his right. The left-hander coming back this way. He's trapped. Still on his feet. Missed tackle. And I shan't say who missed the tackle again, but I think you know.
Yeah. I mean,
it's like he's got grease on his hands.
Yeah, he's had a long day. I mean, he started out first quarter pretty hot, but he's kind of slowing down, and they're watching for some other things. And obviously, it looks like Trinity is trying to get some things going in their passing game, which is rather surprising.
Well, up by 21, why not?
Yeah.
And a short field.
Test it out and see if it works, huh?
Yeah. 2nd down and 13. Ball spotted at the 30. Going right, handed off.
That's what they do.
Plenty of room to the 20, 10, 5, and not untouched into the end zone is Greg Garner. So I don't know why they try to throw the football. Really no need because they run it pretty well.
I mean, that's, honestly, Euless Trinity has textbook blocking. They seal that edge over there. I mean, and that is a running lane that is big enough to run a Mack truck through.
Maybe 2. Point after, low snap, but kicked and good. 35-7. Hate to say put a nail in this one, but with the offense the way that it's been, it's going to be tough to come back. More on high school game night, Mustang Panther Stadium. Colleyville Heritage Panther football. Back after this brief timeout.
Sweet shirt, bro.
Oh, thanks.
In-N-Out Burger, huh?
Yeah.
Where'd you get it?
In-N-Out Burger.
Right.
Yeah.
It's pretty sweet.
Yeah. You already said that.
Oh, yeah. I love In-N-Out.
Oh, me too. Mm-hmm.
That's what a hamburger's all about.
Yep.
Totally.
Do I know you?
Who, me?
Have we? Yeah.
No, you don't. No. I saw your shirt, and it's like we have something in common. Like we're on the same page. Yeah. We get it. Yeah. We appreciate the finer things in life.
Like cheeseburgers.
Yes.
And T-shirts.
Yeah.
And personal space.
Yeah. Wait, what?
You're kind of crowding me here, bro.
Oh, I'm sorry. You know, the burgers, they just get me a little...
Oh, yeah. Okay, back off just a little.
Okay.
The 60th anniversary T-shirts are here. Get yours at an In-N-Out burger near you or at InAndOut.com.
"35-7 Trojan lead." They will kick off to the Colleyville Heritage Panthers, and Cam Brown is now back. Comes down to Caleb Murphy. Murphy going to his left. He stopped at the 21-yard line and pushed back. And Cam Brown in there tells me that Coach Joe Willis is not happy with the job one of his other returners was doing, which is what set Colleyville up in a poor position where when they turn the ball over on downs, allow Trinity to only have to go 35 or some yards for a score.
Yeah, that's just not good field awareness. This is a poor decision made. You know, he should have downed it and came out to the 20. But again, he made a mistake. You have to learn from it, and that's what it's all going to be about.
Absolutely, and learn in non-district games.
Absolutely.
Colleyville back on the field, trailing by a bunch. And I'm not sure what is going on. The officials are trying to figure out where the football is. Somebody steal the ball? You've got an official making his way back to the 40-yard line. Maybe he dropped his watch.
He dropped his flag.
It was hidden in the 4 on the 40-yard line. So that leads me to believe if it was at the 40 that there was an offsides. Is that a logical conclusion?
There it is.
Man,
you are a genius, huh?
Well, you know what? I hate to pat myself on the back, but I do have 2 hands to do it with.
There you go. You didn't need no help.
I think I just strained my right shoulder.
You didn't need any help on that one.
All right, so did they give him 5 yards? Roan to throw, and nobody wants to reach out to catch the football. I'll tell you what, Trinity is right now just intimidating Colleyville.
Yeah.
I mean, they are just intimidating them off the football.
I mean, these guys are, they've brought the fight to today's game. The physicality up front, it's all been won in the trenches. I'm just, what I'm watching is what they're doing up front, and they're just, knocking these offensive linemen around and not giving these guys a bunch of room to run the ball or do anything. And as I say that, they rattle off a 11-yard carry.
Ortiz with the handoff and carry, and it'll be a Colleyville Heritage Panther.
First down.
You didn't think you were going to get to say that again, did you?
I didn't.
All the way out to the 37-yard line, Ortiz. Little room to work with now. 2 receivers to each side. It's Brown, Thornton, Connor Cole, and Kevon Ahmad wanting to throw. Caught by Thornton. Thornton pushed forward for close to another first down. We'll see. Yes, it is. A Colleyville Heritage Panther.
First down. No, that's actually because it's not a first down. It's actually second. Oh no, they moved it. First down.
Told you. The guy on this side, he's just wanting the clock. Look at him. Run the clock. I got dinner date at Bob's Steak and Chop House. Roan hands it off inside. Ortiz wrapped up around the neck after a 5-yard gain.
Yeah, that was the I didn't know. I didn't see it.
And I was going to say wholesale changes for Trinity, but it looks like it's still their first team defense on the field. 2:44 to go here in the third quarter, and Trinity up 35-7.
Yeah, they've taken a few of their guys out, but it's still.
Snap back, Roan wants to throw. Oh, he gets hit hard, and it's caught down the middle. What a nice job, and hit right in the back. Kevon Ahmad, and he stays down on the ground. No, that's Thornton. I mean, he makes a great catch, gets hit in the solar plexus, and he's going to hop up. He's okay. I like the toughness right there from Jamon Thornton, who's trying to shake it off. Chase Allen's going to come in for him and give him a break. But what a nice pitch and catch. Colleyville, as we said, they weren't able to go anywhere, is now moving the football at will.
That was a tough hit.
Handoff, Kevon Ahmad coming right. Got really no room. Tried to get the edge, and he may have gained a yard.
Yeah, you know, and like I said, I'm watching these guys up front, and really Euless Trinity is, after every play, you see these guys from the Panthers, you know, getting up off the ground because they get knocked around.
They'll line back up. Ronan the shotgun to his right, Ortiz. 2 receivers to each side. Ortiz in motion far left. Empty backfield snap back. Roan looking. Flushed out the left side. He hits Ortiz with it. Ortiz to the 30. Makes a move to the 25 and down inside the, well, right at the 25-yard line is where they'll mark his knee down. It'll be 3rd and 5 from there.
Ortiz is a little guy, man, but he is tough. That is a good run. I mean, he kind of was like a safety blanket for Cam Roan on that play. Just stayed there with him just in case he threw the ball or he scrambled for a run.
1:25 to go in the 3rd quarter, and Colleyville on the move. 3rd and 5, ball at the 25. Motion coming this way is Ortiz. He'll stop and reverse. They're going to run. Roan is going nowhere. That fool's no, and then he takes a shot in the back. Looks like he's okay. Puts his hand up, and he'll pop right back up, and it's going to be 4th down and 4 yards again at the 25-yard line.
There's going to be some guys in the ice tub tonight and in the morning.
I don't know that I get that play, trying to run that draw right there. You're throwing the football, spread them out, make a play. You got man coverage over here on the right side. Put a ball up in the air. There it is, caught. Allen's got it. If he gets a block, he scores. Kevon Ahmad gets that block, and Allen is into the touchdown. Just like that, Chase Allen with the touchdown, and Colleyville has come right back. Now, guys, really, you're down by a bunch of points. Not sure that I would just celebrate. That's Trinity across the street. But Chase Allen in a nice block there, showing Kevon Ahmad's versatility. If he doesn't pick up the block, Allen doesn't score.
Yeah, I mean, that was on a 4th and 4, that was a pretty risky play because if you don't get that, obviously Trinity takes over in pretty good field position.
35-14 as the extra point is converted. 35 seconds to go in the 3rd quarter. And Colleyville looks like they've got the train back on the tracks. We'll be back with more 3rd quarter action from Grapevine and Mustang Panther Stadium. Alongside Heckma Harrison, I'm Doug Branch, back with more after this timeout.
Mario and Luigi are racing to Dave & Buster's to play the new Luigi's Mansion. Explore the haunted mansion and help Luigi capture all the ghosts. And right now, the only place in the country to play it is Dave & Buster's. Now you can play both the new Luigi's Mansion and Mario Kart Arcade Grand Prix free. Plus, try new food and awesome new drinks. Mario and Luigi have never been bigger or better. Only at Dave & Buster's.
Which do you want?
Taste the freedom, feel the vibe, go beyond the true and try.
Grab a sharp and mark your wishes on the bag that holds your witches.
Mark it any way you choose, here's a witch made just for you.
Which now goes to 3 great lengths to make the witch you want. Regular, large, and the new 14-inch super.
Mark your witch, we're here to please, sandwich matching guarantee. Which, catch what?
Which is what you want.
Back at Mustang Panther Stadium, 35-14, Trinity Trojans lead the Colleyville Heritage Panthers alongside Heckma Harrison. Doug Branch, Chris Beam is with family this weekend, not able to join us here for the broadcast. Kicking off, TJ Watson. Watson right foot into it. It's going to come down center of the field, and that is Garner. Garner going right. Hits the 15, now the 20. Gets through 3 tacklers to the 40.
You just got to want to tackle him.
Tripped up by Sage Hebb. Otherwise, he goes the distance. But there were, 4 or 5 guys that stood right next to him and didn't try to tackle him.
You guys just got to want to. It's just got to want to. It's a want-to attitude. You got to want to.
I go back to they're intimidated by Trinity. I feel like this team is intimidated right now. They're like, this is the Trinity Trojans. We can't tackle them.
Yeah, well, I mean, and I think coming into this game, Coach Willis knew that, obviously physically that this was going to be, they're going to be outmatched.
Well, it's going to be one of their toughest games of the year.
Right, and he just wants to see how his team responds, and he's getting an answer.
New quarterback for the Trojans is number 3, Noah Weintier. The wide receiver has come in now. I guess Maley done for the night.
On the carry, Matthew Herrera on the stop for the Panthers.
Not sure if he was injured or not, but I don't even see him on the sidelines. Ah, yes, I do. He's got a baseball hat on. He's done. Actually, nope. He's got a, what do you call it? The
headband?
Headband, thank you. I knew you would know that. Heckma headband? You know how to start that out?
I don't know, man. Hey, you're giving me all kind of sign language.
There you go. I am. I'm doing. It's like what's that game you play? Charades.
Gestures
I'm doing charades.
or something.
Timeout on the field. Third quarter in the bank. Speaking of that, let's hear from Frost Bank.
Frost, an industry-leading 91% of customers stay with our bank year after year, which means 9% don't. Some move, some change their marital status, and others no longer need us. But a few leave because we could have done something better. So we won't stop pushing, refining, retooling, refueling, tweaking, thinking, and bending over backwards to move things forward. We know that's a lot of work for just a few customers, but to us, they're worth it.
Hey, now listen, folks, I got a little story for you about where I get my comfort food when I'm feeling down and blue. I drive down South Whitechapel to the feed store, barbecue.
Alongside Heckma Harrison, I'm Doug Branch, back at Mustang Panther Stadium, fourth quarter about to get underway. Trinity Trojans with the football. And Noah Weintier at quarterback. He'll hand off inside Garner. Nope, that's not Garner. 28 is Charles Carpenter. No relation to Karen. That was a joke. You'd have to be old enough to know it.
Okay. I guess the way I looked over
yeah, I know you're not.
Was my look blank enough?
Karen Carpenter, famous singer.
Okay.
Right? Anybody else remember Karen Carpenter? Yeah. Okay. We got a few here in the what's it called? The Peanut Gallery.
Yeah, I'm looking at Travis Richards and Terrell Lester. These guys up front. I mean, they
sounds like a law firm. Lester and Richards.
Man, they're getting dug out up front. Man, it's.
Pitch back, going wide left, and after a first down, Caleb Murphy able to pull down, and that's 28 again, Christopher Bennett.
Yeah, Trinity hadn't replaced their offensive line, so the big uglies are still in there, man. These guys are mean up front.
The big uglies, I kind of like that. The big uglies.
Big uglies, man. These are big physical
Good thing we don't broadcast for them, or this would be our last game. The big uglies.
Well,
the parents, I'm just thinking, they're not going to like that.
Well,
but coming from a couple big uglies, I guess we can get away with that, huh?
Hey, their parents know them.
Hey, you missed my thump here.
Oh, man, I'm good looking. So,
handoff going left, and Bennett drags the pile for 5, maybe 6 yards.
You know, Doug, this is impressive, man. That running game, Euless Trinity's running game is very impressive. Doesn't matter who they bring in the game, these guys are getting at least 5-6 yards of carry.
Tell you what, all you got to do, though, is stop them a couple of times, and you got a chance to beat them because they're not going to be the running game a comeback team. And if they have to go to the air, they've already shown they don't have much success. Weintier at quarterback, handing off left, Bennett. And diving onto the back of the pile, making what attempted to be a tackle was Michael Young. I always hated that. Did you hate that when you were – I played defensive line. And I hated it when the defensive backs and the linebackers piled on the pile when I was at the bottom of it. Like, dude, get here in time where you get on the bottom. Because down here on the bottom, even though we're big guys, that extra 700 pounds on top of us doesn't feel good. Let me just tell you. This chest doesn't have that much strength to breathe. Timeout, Colleyville.
Some tells me you got used to it, Doug.
Thanks, Heck. 9:51 to play in the fourth quarter. 35-14 Trojans. Back with more after this message from Raising Cane's.
At Raising Cane's, we know lots of people want the recipe for our delicious cane sauce, but we'll take the secret to our graves. You know, our founder, Todd Graves. He's the guy who figured out which blend of spices makes every drop of sauce totally tasty. Of course, it helps that our cane sauce is made fresh every single day, no matter what. And Todd's also the guy who won't spill a secret recipe. But you can dip in it all you like. Raising Cane's, one love.
Jason Ridley Agency is a proud sponsor of Colleyville Heritage Panther football. The Jason Ridley Agency offers home, auto, boat, motorcycle, RV, and coverage for all your valuable property, including business insurance. The Jason Ridley Agency is conveniently located in Colleyville, and you can find them online at jasonridley.com or call them today at 817-281-4500. The Jason Ridley Agency says, go Panthers.
Nationwide is on your side.
Back at Mustang Panther Stadium, Trinity has the football under center, and we've got movement all over the place, and that's going to cost them 5 yards as we put a little more cheese on the broccoli.
Number 7, Jason, I cannot pronounce that name.
7, I'll get it for you.
70.
On who? Oh, 70. That would be Vaca Saula.
Way to go.
Thank you.
All right, man.
Vaca Saula.
6'2", 272, and he thought he was going to be able to move and no one saw it. No way, man.
Even his mama saw that.
Well, come on, Vaca.
Wine tier under center. Hands it off. Garner coming right. Hit in the pocket. And a nice play by Travis Richards, who's playing a nice game from his tackle position.
They were this punt team. I thought they were replacing the whole front line. I'm like, I know that's a refreshing sight for these guys.
And this is something you won't see too often.
No, I think we've seen it at all.
Trinity Trojans, and it's their quarterback that's going to punt. So don't be so sure they're going to punt. Oh, yeah, he will. Left side, angling it. Doesn't angle it very well, but unfortunately this one's going to stop at the 3-yard line.
Hey,
make it the 2.
He touched the ball. Okay, he saw it. Referee saw it.
Oh, way up high. Okay, they did touch it at the 9. So first touching. Now here's the interesting thing. Once the ball's touched, Colleyville could go in, try to grab the ball and run with it. And even if they lose it or fumble it, they get the ball right back where it was first touched. Not enough kids are taught that. You know, you see sometimes, Heckman, the players that go down, touch the ball, and then run off. A good coach will tell you, if you down the ball, pick it up and throw it to the referee, because once he touches it, it's a dead ball.
Yeah, I guess in situations like that, you don't want a kid to do something or think that someone touched the ball.
If you're smart enough, you go after it, especially if you see that little beanbag come out, which is what they should have thrown. On first touching, they should mark the spot. But it's high school football, Friday Night Lights in Texas. Cam Roan in the shotgun wants to throw over the middle. Tipped. Kevon Ahmad's got it. Oh, and a shoestring catch, or tackle, by Cameron Jones. Keeps Kevon Ahmad from picking up a few more yards. And he has had a quiet night tonight, although that was a pretty good catch.
Yeah, Cameron Jones, besides the bonehead play that he made down here and he got the personal foul on it, his kid, number 17, has been making some bone-crushing tackles and, stopping these guys. He hadn't allowed a lot in the running game or the passing game.
Cameron Brown takes a slant route, which I think they should have been running all night long, for 17 yards in a Colleyville Heritage Panther.
First down.
Out to the 29-yard line, yes.
And if there's anything that you can build on from this game is the emergence of Cam Brown.
He's starting to play, but when you go over the middle, you've got to watch the ball into your hands. Here's a handoff to Brown. Nope, Roan keeps it. And Roan takes a shot to the head. And he's okay, but he has a couple words for the guy who stuck him in the head.
Yeah, they've come after number 15 tonight.
Yeah, they sure have. 2nd down and 6. Got to get out to the 39. Ball spotted at the 33.
Yeah, these guys came coached up into this game. They've had to know that Cam Roan had a bunch of yards.
Kevon Ahmad, by the way, looks good, running normally. 3 receivers, trips to the high side, Ahmad to the low side by himself. Roan wants to throw, looking right. Now he's going to scramble to his left. He'll throw to his left and wide open. Just overthrown out of the reach of Cameron Brown, and it will be 3rd down and 6. Ball still back at the 33-yard line. And he rolls that way but doesn't get his feet set and lets the ball sail just a little bit.
Yeah. And Cameron Brown, to his credit, he just mistimed his jump on that one. The ball floated out. Obviously, it's just kind of stayed up in the air for a long time.
You sure he didn't have a couple of concrete blocks tied to his feet?
They tried, man. It was there.
He was trying to keep those toes down, and you can't get the ball 4 feet over your head while your toes are on the ground, unless you're 7'6". Roan wants to throw. Got a man open, and, well, he actually wasn't open. That was Ortiz. No, it wasn't. That was Cam Brown. Brown was beaten to the spot, basically, by the defensive back, number 14, Braylon Jackson, the 5'10", 154-pound senior for the Trojans. Literally, that was thrown, and Brown never got inside the defender.
Yeah, I think coming into this game, Cam Roan had, he's up tied for tops for passing yardage in the state. So Trinity came in obviously knowing about that and wanting to shut that shut that throwing game down, and they've done that tonight.
Roan tried to sneak out, and he's shoestring tackled, and that's number 11, Samuela Leota. Is that right how I said that? Samuela. Samuel with an A. Samuela? No, I'm looking at the wrong guy. Samuel U. There's a Samuel U and a Samuela, but this is Leota. I'll tell you what, it's the all-name team at Trinity High School.
Some of them I'm not even touching. Number 17.
I'm glad I have the ability to edit this later. By the way, it's not halftime. We're in the 3rd quarter, heck. You dropped the ball.
You put that on me?
You said you'd handle it. I'm not putting it on you. You said you'd handle it.
Okay.
4th quarter, right? There we go. I have no idea, Heckma, what happened.
It didn't.
Carried by 26, Jaylon Wilson.
Wilson on the carry for Trinity, and it goes for no gain. 2nd and 10 at the 35.
Finally a stop on 1st down.
Yes. 35-14 as we cross the 7-minute mark. Snap, handoff going left. Got room and tackled on the play. Another nice job there by Travis Reed for Trinity. That was Jaylon Wilson, the 5'9", 156-pound junior. And I'll tell you what, Trinity doesn't even reload. They just keep bringing people out. Hey, you can run? Here, run with this. Hey, you can run? Hey, run with this.
Guaranteed 5 yards of carry.
And I just figured it out. No wonder they have such good runners. It's Trinity. There's a lot of Samoan, Tongan. We talked about it earlier, the pork. What do you call a football? It's the pigskin. No wonder. They carry the pigskin. And here they go around the corner to the 10 and down inside the 10-yard line. That's once again Christopher Bennett.
Yeah, they just, at this point, man, they're just blowing them off the line of scrimmage. It's going to be an ugly film session for the defense, man. I wouldn't want to be in that room. I've been in a few of those.
At this point, and I know I do some crazy stuff in my life, but I'm putting everybody on the box. I'm going man coverage. I don't care who it is. You're going to beat me throwing the football, not running it. And that's almost what they've done. Handoff, get a tackle, and a nice play. Inside, that was 23-3 for Colleyville. Thomas Chapman and Emerson Lout, the senior.
Second and goal.
And it's going to be 2nd and goal, no gain on the play.
5 minutes left in the game, down 35. Scores 35-14. You just, like I said, it's a want to. It's a pride thing. So you don't want to give up a touchdown right here. You don't want to be 42-14. You don't want to lose by that much to this team. So you want to stop.
Nice
right
job there. They stop one more time on the tackle. Number 42, Deuce Nesbitt, and that's the first time we've called Deuce's name tonight.
Down at the 6-yard line.
Deuce.
Deuce Nesbitt. Should I do my fake Pat Summerall?
Come on. Let's hear it. We got 4 minutes and 46
Mustang Panther Stadium. Who said that's not Pat? Oh, not bad. All right. Handoff, going left. And this goes nowhere as the steel curtain of Colleyville stands up and strengthens to stop the Trojans.
The steel curtain of Colleyville. That's good.
You guys going to make me laugh. I'm the fake Pat Summerall.
I wish I could be this fake John Madden voice for you.
Oh, I wish you could too.
That'd be perfect.
How about Refrigerator Perry?
I can't do that. Sorry.
Is it 4th down? 4th down. 4-yard line. They're going to throw. Weintier got a man open, and he drops it. Flat out drops the football. Number 2, Dylan McGinnis.
I mean, hey, he did us a favor. He dropped the ball. I mean,
there wasn't anybody within 10 yards of him.
You can't get any more wide open than this guy just was. Dylan McGinnis has Acme brick hands, man. I can't believe he dropped that.
That's why he's a fullback.
Hey, thank you. Because, like I said, that's just you don't want to give up that point, those points there. I mean, 42-14. At least, look, we get a little chance to say, hey, we didn't get completely blown out the building.
3:51 still to play. Bite your tongue, young man. Colleyville with a football. Under the shade of their own goalpost. Roan to throw. Got a man down the right side, and he's just tackled. How's that not a flag? Thank you. Kevon Amott. And the guy comes up and puts his arms up like, what?
Who, me?
What? Now, the bad thing is it makes no difference where the guy kicks his flag because it's a 15-yard penalty in high school. I wish they'd change that.
Possession. Oh.
Wish they would change it to a spot foul.
Spot foul, yeah.
Because really, it's to the defense's advantage. If they're beat, tackle the guy. It's 15 yards instead of a touchdown.
Absolutely. That's what I do.
You heard the official, a 15-yard penalty. I used to officiate when I was much younger, and I had a coach tell me one time, why did I throw a flag on a 5-yard interference? And I said, because it's a 15-yard penalty. And he's like, oh, good point. Snap back, Roan looking to throw, flushed out. Now he's going the other direction, gets a block. Got a lot of time, and a wide-open receiver hits him to the 30, 35-yard line, and I believe that is Thornton. Nope, that's Kevon Amott. And Ahmad's got it out to the 36-yard line. Colleyville now out of the shadow of their own goalpost with 3:28 to play here in the fourth quarter and trailing by 21. So they need to score a touchdown every minute.
Yeah. Well, let's make that happen. Let's make it happen now. And this is the same formation I've been trying to point out to you, Doug, on defense, where Ahmad's just standing there wide open, and they hadn't come to him or try and run a screen or anything behind that.
Connor Cole comes back and gets the football. Almost first down yardage. Oh, incomplete. He was out of bounds. Couldn't see his feet. All I did was see him catch it. As the Peanut Gallery corrects me. Very handsome Peanut Gallery, I might add.
Yeah.
Colleyville back to the line, 2nd and 10. 5 receivers will head to the pattern. Snap back low. Roan's got it, looking. He scans the field twice, throws over the middle, and it's caught by Allen. Allen almost back up for first down yardage. Actually, they give him a lot of forward progress right there. 12-yard pitch and catch. Colleyville back in business with another Panther.
First down.
3:12 to play in the game. Motion, Kevon Ahmad. Fake the handoff, want to throw. Got a man over the middle. Caught Brown, another Colleyville Heritage.
First down, that's a good catch. I'm telling you, Brown, that kid is really coming into his own. He's not just, his sidekick, basically, for Kevon Ahmad. This kid is really putting in some work today.
5 receivers right back into the pattern. Roan, time to throw. Got a man over the head of Allen. Off his fingertips. That one floated just a little bit high.
And if I'm him, I'm thankful because that's it. It's not doing you no favors on that one. If you catch that ball, number 17 is going to make another jarring hit.
2nd down and 10 from the 35. Call it the 36. Snap back. Roan looking right. Steps up into the pocket. Now he'll run, and he slides down after a 7-yard gain out to the 20 or down to the 29-yard line. It'll be third down and a long 3. Under 2:30 to play in the game. Still 5 receivers on the field. Motion, Brown going right. Fake the handoff. No, he gave it to him. Around the corners. Brown, 20, 15, and he's just pushed down. Not even tackled. He just said, "You're a sophomore. Get on the ground."
That is an awesome run by Cam Brown. Reverse. And he showed a tremendous amount of athletic ability to get away from those initial tacklers.
1st down and 10 from the 14. Ortiz back in the backfield. Snap back low. Give it to Ortiz up the middle, and he's going to be swallowed up there. Oh, he popped out the other end, but he couldn't keep his feet.
I thought he was going to put his hand down.
That would have been very Rico Gathers-like.
Rico Gathers.
He did it in the Cowboy game. Come on. Actually, it was a preseason game, wasn't it? As he's on the practice squad, and season starts tomorrow. Here's a nice throw into Kevon Ahmad, who ducks and lets the Malachi Crunch miss. What is that? The Oreo missed the white filling.
Hey, that was a business decision.
Yes, a good one. 1st down, Colleyville. Check that. 3rd and goal. Offside. Do they get the flag?
Free play.
Roan throws. Caught by Kevon Ahmad. To the 5 and tackled there, but I believe it's going to be a Colleyville 1st down. Is there no penalty flags?
They did not throw a flag on that play.
Really?
Really.
Wow.
It's 4th and 2.
Look, Joe Willis is like, "Where's the flag? Where's the flag, guys?" And Colleyville's called timeout. He's still asking the official, "Where's the flag?" Joe Willis doesn't even care about talking offense. He's like, "Where's the flag?"
But can they throw would this be too late of a flag to throw it now? Just say, "Hey, we forgot to throw our flag," because obviously that was offsides.
Well, you know what? And I have to say, we're a minute left in this game, and that may be the first what looked like a poor call. All right, hands up in here. Poor call or no? Did it look like they were offsides? Yes? We got 1 yes. So there's at least 3 of us out of 6. So 50% is good enough for me. He was offsides. All right. Now we've got 4 out of 6. Was that pressure? Was that juror pressure? All right, 5 out of 6. Okay. we got 1 juror that's just going to say I didn't see it. He's asking for an excuse to get out of jury duty. Colleyville's got it. 3rd down and, well, actually 4th and 2. 4th and 2. There you go. Run's got it. Shearhart to the left. To the right, it's Ortiz. Kevon Ahmad is up high. Maybe a little fade route to Kevon Ahmad.
Let's do it. That's who I'm going to.
Got a couple extra blockers. Gives it to Ortiz in the middle, and he's got a 1st down.
Hey, no one saw him. He just snuck right in behind
disappeared. He disappeared like a sheet under a blanket.
Yeah, he's done. No one saw it. I didn't even know he had.
Or a hot dog into Heckman's mouth. Either one, right?
Is that right?
You love those hot dogs. Up the middle, Ortiz. Touchdown, Colleyville. 47 seconds to go, and at least it's going to look respectable when it hits the newspaper. 35-20, extra point to come, cuts it to a 14-point game. Now, I will say this. There was a football game, and you see it a lot on ESPN. Plano and John Tyler. And they put up how many points in a minute and 40 seconds? Yeah. This game not over yet. Extra point is good. So we're down to 14. 2 onside kicks, 2 quick passes, and Colleyville's right back in the football game. We'll find out if that happens after this from Jason Ridley.
Jason Ridley Agency is a proud sponsor of Colleyville Heritage Panther football. The Jason Ridley Agency offers home, auto, boat, motorcycle, RV, and coverage for all your valuable property, including business insurance. The Jason Ridley Agency is conveniently located in Colleyville, and you can find them online at jasonridley.com or call them today at 817-281-4500. The Jason Ridley Agency says, go Panthers.
Nationwide is on your side.
47 seconds to go in the fourth quarter. Trinity leading Colleyville 36-21 alongside Heckma Harris and Doug Branch. And Heckma, I believe we're going to see an onside kick.
I believe we will also, Doug.
And we alluded to it before we went away for the last commercial break that John Tyler and Plano East played a game at the old Texas Stadium on turf that I played on. That, frankly, when I played on it, I felt like it was the worst AstroTurf I'd ever been on. All right, I'm hearing the Astrodome turf was bad. Here comes the onside kick. 2 hops, pops up in the air. They got a chance. He couldn't run it down. It was right there, but one of the Trinity Trojans, that's number 20, Brandon Theus, was able to get it. But that could have almost been caught and scored on. If he gets that in his hands, I'm not sure they stop him.
No, the ball took a great bounce. I mean, it was right there. I mean, I
thought it took 2.
Yeah, it's a great bounce. Just didn't get enough guys on it.
And Colleyville has put their number 1 offense back on the field. So we're not going to see a repeat. This is going to be a kneel, and I'm assuming that Colleyville will not call timeout. We'll see if they do. And Joe Willis is not going to use the timeout, so that should end the game. Now we got a 1-second difference. Obviously, our scorekeeper is a Colleyville fan, and that's okay. So 1-second difference. Trinity will have to snap it one more time, and it'll be a final here from Mustang Panther Stadium. The Panthers will drop to 1-2 in non-district action. Trinity will go to 3-0, and I'm sure move right up the state rankings. We'll type it in as the last seconds run off the clock, and this one is now a final. 35-14. Colleyville started to get their gears running, Heckma, as this game was in its weaning moments, but the good thing is the score will look a lot better than it really was.
Yeah, I mean, they basically on paper, it looks like they, played a close football game when it really wasn't as close as the score says it was. If I'm the Colleyville Heritage Panthers, I go in the film and just talk about, finishing games, being tough from the first quarter all the way to the fourth quarter. This is one where, obviously, you lose a game like this to a perennial powerhouse in Euless Trinity, which they really brought the fight to them and took the fight out of them. By the third quarter, they did. You could tell that this, Colleyville just didn't want any of them, any parts of them. They made it respectable right there at the end, Douglas. But again, going into district play, these guys have got to know that they have come against some really good competition, and they're not going to face any more teams on the same level as the Euless Trinity Trojans.
Final score from Mustang Panther Stadium in Grapevine, Texas. It's the Trinity Trojans 35 and your Colleyville Heritage Panthers 21. Up next for the Panthers, they will travel next week, Friday the 23rd, 7:30 kick, Fort Worth Dunbar, and I believe that's going to be at Howard Clark Stadium, which I had played at Howard Clark Stadium. Let's see, I graduated in '83. 33 years since I've been to that stadium. We'll venture down to South Fort Worth. It's the Dunbar Wildcats and the Colleyville Heritage Panthers. District action will kick off. For Heckma Harrison, for Chris Beam, not with us today in Chicago, for Brian Gossett, who joined us from the Star-Telegram, and everyone else here in the booth, we thank you from Mustang Panther Stadium in Grapevine. Good night, everyone, and we will see you next Friday night.